Okay, volume test. Volume test for everybody, making sure all my stuff's working. Oh, my ears. Hello? Oh, this is muted. Okay. Hello? I literally don't know why my Twitch is so quiet. Like, and then my TikTok, I have to have a. Oh, let's make sure the TikTok is the right mic, shall we? I think it is. It wasn't peaking the last time or when I was looking at it, so. Okay, good. Because last time I think I blasted everyone's ears off on TikTok. My bad. We're not doing that today. Okay. Okay. Hello, we are here. Okay, I just glitched. I'm gonna be so real. I've not been sleeping well lately, and I just watched K-pop Demon Hunters for the fourth time. So I'm still like, I'm still like loading, I guess. Today we are starting a brand new Sims build challenge because I randomly remembered one day. No, what happened was I was watching Karen and Connie's dorm room. They're like every dorm room is a different occult. I was watching that video and I went, wait a minute, I have the university pack. That means I have dorms. And then I checked and I was like, I do indeed have dorms because I have the university pack. So today I'm just gonna go ahead and show you actually what I've pre-built because I built it a while ago. I'm gonna show you real quick, and then we're gonna let the ads run on Twitch. But look at what I made. Look at how pretty it is. I made. We're in Brightchester. But look, I already made the outside of the house. I wanted. Okay. Let me explain. So, basically, I made the outside of the house match like the surrounding area, and then the inside of the house. I'll go over this again once the ads are done on Twitch, but just real quick. And then on the insides, I'll go over this in more detail. I made all the like more hangout zones and transitionary areas white, and as well as like the base of the bathrooms and the base of the rooms. And then each room is going to have two roommates, and each roommate is going to be a different color, okay? I'll go over all these details a little more closely once the Twitch ads are done. But that's what we're working on today. Also, tomorrow, 4 p.m. CST, I have a video coming out on my YouTube channel. It's not a Sims video, but it's still equally as fun, hopefully. It was with my friend, and we had fun filming it, and editing it was freaking. I was laughing so hard the entire time I edited this video, so, keep an eye out for that. It'll be up on YouTube tomorrow, 4 p.m. CST. I have 2 minutes until the ad break. I'll just keep hanging out. Yeah, I decided I'm actually not going to pause the live every single time on TikTok, then ad goes off on Twitch because that's too much work and I can't be bothered. So there's that. But yeah. So I think that's like the main stuff. Other than if you are, oh, I gotta say this. If you're following on Twitch, oh, hang on. Okay. If you are following on Twitch but you aren't subscribed on Twitch, first of all, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free and, milk Jeff Bezos of some of his money. And if you aren't subscribed, though, don't worry, you will not miss anything because I don't do gameplay during ad breaks because I'm nice and thoughtful like that. Anyways, what else is there? I think that's pretty much it. And then the follower goal. We have, I meant to say this. Follower goal. It's TikTok. You can't see this. This is for my Twitch friends. Follower goal. Once we hit 110 followers, 110 followers on Twitch, I will play Date Everything. We are 3 away from me playing Date Everything, and I am scared, but it'll be okay. And then the subscriber goal. Once we hit 5 subscribers, I will maybe sing a song, like genuinely sing, not silly sing. Maybe. I haven't decided yet. I have a while to think if I'm gonna do it or if I'm gonna chicken out. So, okay, 30 seconds. And then the ad's gonna go off, and then I don't know what this is. Activity feed. Oh. I'm just not gonna look at that. Why are there 27 notifications? Let's look at my Twitch dashboard together everybody while I wait. Oh, okay, that's what that is. Okay. Anyway, so I just watched K-pop Demon Hunters for the 4th time, and it was equally as great as the first time. And I can't be stopped. Okay, ads are running soon. We'll give it a second. And I can't be stopped. I'm gonna watch it like a fifth time, and a sixth time, and a seventh time. I'm listening to the soundtrack somewhat daily. Um, I got my friend to watch it, and she like live texted me all her reactions, and she kept being like, "Oh, what's happening?" Like she kept like saying her theories and whatever, or being like, "I think this is gonna happen." I would just sit there like, "Mm-hmm." There was one bit. Okay, this is like kind of spoilers, not really, but there's one part where when my friend was texting me, she was like, I forgot what she said. Oh, she was like, I got spoiled because I saw something on my For You page, and I know that somebody's gonna die. And she was like, I think I have. She's like, I have a theory on who, but I know that someone dies at. And I was like, I literally responded. I was just like, well, technically, a lot of people die. And she was like, I forget what she said. She's only like, oh, like do any demons die? And I said, well, technically, a lot of demons, like at the point she was in the movie, I think she was at the train part. I was like, well, I mean, technically, a lot of demons have died, like with the part you're on. So I was just literally, there was one part. It was right before the end of the movie, like the bit where it's like between the takedown conflict and your idol, like that bit. I literally texted her, I can't wait to watch you crash out. she, I don't know, yeah, that's all I said. And then I just waited, and then I watched her crash out, and it was great, and it was so funny. If you haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunters, go watch it. I highly recommend. I'm not even like a K-pop fan, and I love it. The K-pop fandom's a little too intense for me personally. That's why I don't. My friend was like, if you really like these songs, you might like these artists or whatever. But she like left the K-pop fandom because it was too intense, and I was like, yeah, I don't want to get into it because y'all kind of scare me. I can't lie. Um, but anyway, that's okay. We still have a minute. I'm gonna keep yapping about this while we wait, and then we'll get started. I think my hope is to do. How many dorms do I have? 5. There's 5 dorms. I'm hoping to do like a Flora stream because I did most of this off stream. So I think we could. I was gonna say I think we could do it, but like then I remember we have the bathrooms to decorate as well. But the bathrooms won't be too hard. I don't think. My desk is made of wood, and I knocked on it 3 times. Knock on wood. Okay. 20 seconds. Anyway, so why is my desk like gross? What did I do? What happened? Sorry, literally what the heck? I'm usually very clean. Cleanliness is important to me, and I don't, but my desk is like crusty right. I don't know why. This Oh, the ad break ended. Okay, Slay, let's get started. Let me actually, no, real quick. I'll reiterate everything I just said super, super speedy fast. Today's stream, we're starting a new build. Every room is a different dorm. Every room is a different dorm. Every dorm room is a different color. I'm going to go over in more detail what that means in a second. Second, I have a video uploading tomorrow at 4 p.m. CST. If you're watching live, I'll give you a spoiler. I played Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion with one of my best friends, and if you remember, the last time I played Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion was actually live on stream about, I want to say a year ago, but it might be less than that, and I did cry. Or more than that. I don't know. Whatever. The last time I played Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion was on stream, and I cried. That was when we banned horror games from my channel. We're not allowed to play horror games anymore. But yeah, but I played it with my best friend. That's coming out tomorrow, 4 p.m. CST. Again, ad breaks if you are on Twitch and you are not subscribed. A, you could use your Twitch Prime and get a free sub and you won't have to get any ads. Or B, just don't subscribe and that's fine too. That's chill. You won't miss any gameplay. That's when I spill secrets. I spill the beans and the tea together in one bowl. And then I mix it up. That actually doesn't sound that bad, depending on the tea and the beans. Anyway, and then finally, follower goal. We are 3 followers away on Twitch from me having to play Date Everything, and I'm scared. Do you see this flag over here? Not that, the other one. That is half of an asexual flag, and I can't lie. This game's a lot more mature than I thought it was. I bought it, and then I got more clips, and I went, oh no. So I'm kind of scared. So if you would like to see me scared and playing Date Everything, make sure to follow me on Twitch if you are not already. And Yeah, let's get started because I want to show you what I did. I want to show everyone I did. Welcome to a pre-tour. Welcome to a pre-tour. Ooh, Julie, thank you so much for the rose on TikTok. Okay, welcome. Okay, welcome. Let me give you the pre-tour. Okay, so here is the outside. Again, like I said, I wanted it to match the surrounding area. We are currently in Brightchester. So the more old campus, because there's like the like modern sciencey campus, and then there's the other. I don't know how to describe it. Like ye olde, not that. It's like the. I don't know the word for it. The only word coming to my mind is British, and that's just not correct. Anyway, so here, this dorm room is, or this dorm house. I don't know what it'd be called because it's co-ed. All genders are welcome here. I don't know what so it wouldn't be like a sorority or a frat. A sorority. It's a dorm house. So it's student living. So here's the outside. Very proud of it. I've never really built a roof like this before, so I'm very proud of that as well. To break it down, essentially, this is a room, which I will show in a moment. These are half hipped roofs. We have some dormers, a chimney. This is a fence, and then this is also a fence, just around the edges. Out here you can see we have some nice symmetrical gardening in each of the four corners. I just thought it added a nice pop of color, you know. Someone in the household is a gardener. I don't know who, but someone is. And you can see we have all these lawn chairs set up with these energy drinks because that's something I'm assuming people do in these types. I didn't stay in I was not a sorority I absolutely zero interest in Greek life when I was in college. So this is just like what I'm guessing happens based off of photos I've seen and like media, like popular media and movies. That's what this is based on. And then we have a bonfire here with more drinks and stuff. We have some fizzy honey and then just more energy drinks. Yeah, and that's the outside. And then inside, first of all, here's this terrace. Someone in the house is a gardener, someone in the house is an artist. We have to remember that. There might be more than one gardener in the house, but there's definitely, we need to remember at least one person's a gardener, one person's an artist when we're inside and doing the rooms. But yeah, you can see there's a drink for every roommate because I think there's 10 roommates. And then if you come in here into the entryway, hang on, give me a second. First of all, I think this is where I hid the sprinkler system. Yeah, this is something I like to do. I like to do these arch doorways, and then you hide the sprinkler system inside the arch doorway. Anyway, and then when you come in, like I said, I made all the... Hello, Empress Honda! Welcome! I'm starting a new challenge. So I'm doing a little tour. How are you today? Okay, I'm gonna try to talk and talk at the same time. Ready? I can totally do this. I made all the transitionary spaces white, because you know how technically... Hi, girl game! You know how technically white is like all the colors mixed together? That's not what it is. Something like that. I read it in a book once, okay? They were like... It was a book I read where they had to do like a science project or something, and then the kid was like, look at all these colors on this wheel, and when I spin it really fast it turns white. All the colors are... I don't remember what the point of it was, but date everything at 110. That's what I'm saying, Empress Honda. I am 3 followers away from having to play date everything, and I am scared. I am so scared. I am so scared, Empress Honda. I'm very scared to play it. But it'll be okay. I'll be brave. I'll be brave. I'll be brave. Okay, anyway, but you walk in, this is the entryway. Wow. This is where they like write notes about events and stuff. Maybe this is like a frat party or something. I don't know. I'm not a party person at all. I didn't do anything like that when I was in college. It's literally just like sitting area. And then I thought it'd be fun if this is like where when their friends come over, they take Polaroids and they hang them up here. These rooms are empty right now. Don't worry about that. We'll get to that. Oh, I went the wrong way. Okay. And then up here, little Brightchester. This one's Brightchester. I can't remember if the school is Brightchester and the whole world is called something. I don't know. The other one's Foxbury or whatever. Here's the terrace. We already looked at that. We have a little laundry space with a chore list. Wow. Okay. Because they're responsible. They do their chores. And then you come up here And this is like a little hangout attic zone. Um, we have a little fireplace. This is for like when they have events and they just store it up here, you know? And then uh oh, game table, lots of games, unlimited games and no games. And I like to think that they have another TV up here to watch more games. And then we have ping pong table and a dartboard, which I put the like enemy poster over. I thought that was really fun, so they could like throw darts at the rival school. But that's what we have. Now we're gonna get into the actual challenge part, which is every room being okay. Technically, it's not every dorm room is a different color. It's every dorm room is. It's more like every roommate is a different color, and there's 10 roommates. This room is where our orange and red roommate live. Red, orange. I even tried to find doors that I thought would like match the vibe of both roommates. Like there's some orange and some red on this. So I guess the gamer's in here. The gamer and the sporty person is in here. Okay, let's begin. I was thinking maybe like the floors in these walls would be like standard like school issued, you have to keep it the same, but then like these walls can be the for fun wall, because the university said you can only decorate one wall, you can't do the rest, because that makes sense. Okay, so if one person's sporty and one person's gamer, okay, I would say the gamer's the red one and then the sporty one's the orange one. So what's like a red gamer wall? Let me look at what red walls I have. Let's just restrict. Okay. Let's see. This is pretty gamer if you ask me. Oh, the trim matches. I mean, no, I'm kidding. Oh my god, this is kind of both of them. Like they're dating or something. It's like a sunrise. Maybe just everyone in the dorm room is dating. Everyone's dating everyone. It's just one big polycule, and we love that. Polycule? Pellicula. That's Spanish for movie, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Speaking of movies, I already talked about. Speaking of movies, I watched. Oh, look, this is the. Okay, pause. This is the new wall that you get with the event that's going on right now. It's really pretty. I like it. I already used it in an off-stream build. Look at it. I just like the texture. Like you can run your fingers on, it'll be all bumpy. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I watched I I already talked about this earlier when the first ad break was going, but listen, not everyone is here, so I need to repeat myself. I watched K-pop Demon Hunters for the 4th time just now, right before stream. I just needed to share. It was great. I loved that movie. I don't know what to do for this wall. Cause like my thought is maybe this is like, what's it called, contact paper, and they just kind of stuck it on there, you know. Or no, but I want them to each have like a fun wall. But I don't know what walls I have. It's like a lava lamp. Okay, if they're a gamer. Oh, that was a little too far. I've never used this before. You see, you would think this is not red. That's yellow. There is a red one though. That's pretty gamer. Should we do that? It's soundproofing, but only out that way. Let's just do it. I'm just gonna throw walls in and we'll see what happens. Actually, let's just completely do the red side first. I think that will make my life a lot easier. Oh, I should have put blinds, but I feel like nope, everyone will get their own blinds too. They don't have the blinds in their room aren't school given, provided, school. They aren't a part of the dorm room package. That's pretty gamer. I kind of like the idea of them like that's pretty gay. I like the idea of them like upgrading their half of the room to like their tastes and trying to work with like the older architecture. Lovely layered curtain. I've never used this before either. Where's the shorter version? I want to see. Ooh, it does not match the vibe at all, but it's kind of pretty. I have my fan on, as you can clearly tell by my flags waving around. But then it makes my flags make noises and it makes me scared. I get scared. Okay, we need a bed. Oh, I guess this person's bed is gonna be like right in front of the window. Isn't that like bad feng shui or something? Feng shui. Oh well. Oh. Actually, this room is very inconveniently shaped. Because they both need desks too. But then this bathroom door is here. Okay, we're gonna put the bed this way and it's gonna be in front of 2 windows, but that's fine. Maybe we'll put the beds like this and they can... No, I'm gonna say it anyway. Oh, that's the rival school. We don't want that. I'm gonna say it with my whole chest. They can touch toes while they're sleeping. You know? That's still the rival school. We don't want the rival school's bed. Twinkle... Oh my gosh, remember Twinkle Toes? I just thought of that. This bed's kind of gamer. I don't think there's even room for the beds to go. Okay, uh-oh. I didn't think this through with the spacing. But when do I ever... You know what? Where's... Who told me I always make my rooms too big? Was it Valen? It might have been Valen. Now I've made my rooms too small, I guess. It's alright. Let's just throw some furniture in. We'll figure it out in a second. We'll figure it out after we get what furniture we want. It's not that big of a deal. I kind of like this bed. I think it gives gamer. You'd think I would know since I am a gamer, but yeah, I'm gonna do that. I don't know why this reminds me of like a loading screen. Okay, we'll just do this. Okay, and then this, and then they need a desk, which, well, okay, if we put the other roommate's bed here, oh, and they need dressers. I did not. Okay, but once we figure out the layout for one room, that's the layout for like all the rooms. So this is just a one-time struggle. And then we'll be fine. Let's try to find a dresser. This is not where dressers are. Well. I mean, this one fits and it's red. And they can probably get to the door from here. And it looks college. It looks kind of IKEA, you know? Maybe they put it here and then it doubles as a, you know, block the roof off. No, I'm kidding. Okay, okay. It's funny, I went, oh, these rooms are smaller. I won't be struggling with what to fill them with. But now, I don't have space for things. Oh my god, stop. Okay, anyways. What if they, like, shared a closet? You know? They were roommates. And they were roommates, you know what I mean? They can share. Wait, let me look at desks and then we'll try to fit everything in. Surfaces, desks, where are desks? Oh, we can do one of the pro gaming desks. How much of a gamer are they, do we think? How intense of a gamer are they? Do we think they want one of these pro gamer desks that apparently actually don't do anything? Because it says, does everything except make you a better gamer. To what extent is everything? Like, could it file my taxes for me? That'd be great. I screwed up my taxes this season just a little bit. I had to file an amendment. And that is the riveting content everyone signed up to hear about, is Isabel's tax struggles. But it's not my fault that taxes are dumb and stupid and hard and stupid and dumb. I don't want the stressor. Because, okay, they need a desk that could fit, like, a PC, because I want them to have, like, gamer stuff. But that means I have to figure out where a desk goes for each of them. Okay, I think one of their desks is going to go here. One other desk is going to go down here. I'm going to put the gamer's desk down here. Yeah. Are these the same size? This one is arguably smaller because it has rounded corners, so it's like less, not volume. What's the word? Surface area. I know math. I'm so good at math. Okay. Okay. The walkability of this space is slightly questionable, but hey. Hey. Oh, we have to give him a gamer chair. What am I doing? Maybe they're sponsored. Do we think they're sponsored by PowerSip XT Racer? What is the difference? Nothing. They're just different colors. Do we think they're a sponsored streamer? This stream is sponsored by PowerSip XT Racer. Or something. I think it's just PowerSip, actually. I think the chair is called that. I don't drink energy drinks. I've never had nope, that's not true. I've had one energy drink. And I got it for free at a thing. It was fine. I don't think it even had that much caffeine in it. I don't know if I like the red or the black better. I kind of like the red better, I think. You know, if we're going red, we might as well go all out. Turning red, like the movie. Anyways, yeah, so I've had one energy drink in my life. I don't know, caffeine just doesn't do much for me. They are sponsored. They get all the power, whatever stuff. We'll give them one. We'll try to find. That's why they have so many energy drinks out here, because one of the roommates is sponsored, so they get a bunch of free ones. Okay. Do I not have any red gaming posters? What? Who is this man? I mean, I think this kind of looks like it could be. I don't know, I'm just trying to go what would someone decorate their college dorm room with? I did not stay in a dorm during college, so I don't know. A burger. She doesn't even go here. Okay. Let's try dressers again. Doesn't high school years one have a gaming swatch? It probably does, but it's not in red. I need it to be red. That's the challenge. I can only use red for the red roommate. I don't wanna let it... Okay. I've just had music on the mind lately a lot, you know? Definitely not because I've been watching the same movie on repeat repetitively. I'm trying to decide what I want. Okay, I'm gonna put those posters there for now. We will figure it out from there in a second. Just we gotta figure out dressers too. Anyways, But listen, I've expanded my music taste back out. Not my music taste, the songs I've been listening to. I expanded it back out because of K-pop Demon Hunters. Um, and they were roommates. Okay, and I'm gonna make that joke so many times while we're doing that. I just every time. And they were roommates. Anyway, so initially, right, for 9 months straight, I've talked about this before, but initially 9 months straight, all I was listening to was Epic the Musical and Hadestown, naturally. Um, as one does. As every normal person does, they listen to the same thing for 9 months straight and nothing else. So, hang on, I'm thinking. No, no. So, do they really need this window? What if I just cover it up? No, I'm kidding. That's where the other roommate's desk is going. So I was listening to that, and then now I'm listening to that plus K-pop Demon Hunters, and I was like, well, okay, if I added K-pop Demon Hunters to the list, I might as well open it back up to the other songs that I like sing to myself, but I don't actually listen to. I don't know, my brain's weird. But there were like songs that like I would think about a lot or like sing to myself, but like I wasn't actively listening to them. So I just added them back to my playlist. So now, does this look good? I don't know. I don't have space. I have less space than I thought. Usually I have the reverse of this problem. Usually it's I have too much space that I don't know what to fill it with. But today, how accessible does the bathroom really need to be? You know what I mean? Like maybe they can just like hold it in or go use another roommate's bathroom. See, because this fits better. It's not as wide. Did you just start this today? Kat, welcome. I missed that you came in. I did just start this today. Well, okay, technically I did a bunch of it off stream, but I left the roommates for on stream. We're working on the red room right now. Isn't that like, I don't know, never mind. I was gonna say there's some reference that the red room is, but I don't know what it is. I feel like I've just heard of it. I genuinely don't know. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, that just doesn't match the vibe. There's just no space. Maybe they just wear the same clothes every single day. Redrum? I don't know what I'm thinking of. Honestly, maybe they keep all their clothes in this drawer right here. they have 2 shirts, 2 pants, 2 socks, and 2 underwear, and they keep one outfit in here and they wear the other one. Oh, have a backpack. Have a backpack. You're in school. You need a backpack. Okay, anyway, so now I have Epic Musical, Hadestown, Korean K-pop Demon Hunters, and then I keep almost saying Korean Englishmen for some reason. That's a YouTube channel I watch. That has nothing to do with this. Anyway, and then Cat's Eye, which their new EP came out. I can't lie, I'm a little iffy about their newer music, just a little bit. It's good, but it's not like my favorite. That's pretty good. Anyway, but that, and then my favorite artist, Nemesis, which if you don't know who Nemesis is, go look her up right now. Literally, I've talked about her before. I love her music so much. She's a Palestinian artist, and she's just, her lyricism's just so good, and her I don't know, composing instrumental stuff. It's just all so good. She's my favorite artist, easily. Hands down, feet up. She's my favorite. That's a handstand. I can't do a handstand. But she's my favorite artist. So, if you're looking for new music, she's great. I don't even know how to describe her music. I don't know what genre it is. It's like indie. Like some of her music is like, it sounds super like indie, and like when you think of indie music, it sounds like that, but it's like But then she has other songs that like, I'm saying like a lot because I can't figure out what I'm trying to say. We're just gonna do this, okay? We're gonna do this for now. But then she has other songs that I don't even know how to describe it. Like her song Delusion is a good example. She does some funky stuff sometimes, and I go, wow, how about this for a rug? That's so gamer. Oh, this rug is very gamer. We don't really have space for it. Oh, this could go here maybe. This stream is sponsored by viewers like you. Okay. And then over here, we'll do polka dots. Just kidding. I was just joking. I was just joking. I was just joshing and joking. As I do. Okay, I'm gonna be real. The last time I did a color challenge was every room in the house is a different color, and that was a situation and a half, let me tell you. I was a little baby streamer then. That was like one of my first Sims. I think that was my second Sims build I ever did, I want to say. And that was a time, let me tell you. I'm kind of scared of the purple dorm room because of that, the purple roommate. Oh, and I was thinking when we're done with this build, I've never really gone in Kaz like on stream. Like, should we make the roommates when we're done with this? We could do that. We could do that if we want. I think that might be fun. Like, I've done Kaz stuff off stream, but I don't do it on stream ever. Watch, one day we're gonna do a stream where I do gameplay and it's gonna go horribly. Maybe that will be my next follower goal, actually do gameplay. I've never done gameplay before. I only do it to get the rewards, because I want free things. Ooh, I kinda like this. What do we think? Yes? It matches. This is the gamer zone, don't worry about that. Okay, other than like cluttering, do I have a red PC? Oh, a rocket ship. We're going on a trip in a bigger rocket ship. Little Einsteins. Oh my gosh, we need a nightstand. Okay. Y'all, I can't lie. I'm only like half here today. You know what? Let me tell you how many hours of sleep I've gotten these past few nights. Because I track my sleep. I'm going to stop soon because I'm almost out of paper. But I have this nice notebook here and I track my sleep in it. From my Fitbit. Not sponsored. In fact, my Fitbit's kind of dying. She's getting old. And once it does, I think I might just not get a new one. So, anyways, today is the 28th. Last night, welcome, we're talking about, oh, I missed a thing. Actually, no, I'll talk about this during the next ad break. We'll talk about how much sleep I've gotten. Okay. Why is this here? Oh, this has the side patterns. I was like, why is this here? I'm back. Same person, new name. How's the build going? Okay, so it was you, Viv. You were commenting on my TikToks, and I was like, I feel like I know who this is, but I'm not entirely sure because I don't recognize the username. How's the build going? You knew it was me? Okay, I wasn't entirely sure if it was you, but I was like, I know this is someone who was like there for when I was doing the bathroom and stuff. So I was like, okay, so there's only so very few people it could be. that were there for like all the things you were commenting on. So like I had a vague hunch it might have been you, but I wasn't entirely sure. But now I know. Will we do all the colors in one stream? Probably not. We'll see how this goes. I can try. We might be here all day though. What was I saying? I don't even remember. I forgot. What does it mean? Oh, I was gonna talk about how my For You page absolutely killed me yesterday. I'm dead. I'm actually a ghost right now. Because first of all, right? Because I've gotten into K-pop Demon Hunters, freaking every other TikTok, didn't Girl Game want the green room? Oh yeah. That's true. That's true. The green room will be the plant person. We said someone has to be a gardener. That will be Girl Game's room. We'll make it super plant-delicious. It's like Pinkalicious, but she actually eats her vegetables without needing to turn pink to be convinced to do so. Eat your vegetables, kids. That's today's advice. Plants, yes. We'll get there, Girl Game. Don't you worry. We actually will probably get there today. You'll have this half of the room. And technically you get all this. This is all yours. All this gardening stuff. And up here. I love how you can tell like people's like building biases. Like clearly I really enjoy plants when I'm building. I always put so many plants. Okay. Anyway, so like every other TikTok on my For You page now is just really sad edits. It's like heartbreaking edits. And then okay, it's not like that heartbreak. It's not that dramatic, but it still is sad. And then not only that, what did I get yesterday? On my For You page? Hang on, let me check something. What's this? I don't want that. And then what do I get yesterday? Okay, so as everyone knows, my favorite musical is Hadestown. Hadestown is a retelling of Orpheus and Eurydice. If you don't know the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, I can't even say this as spoilers, okay? That's like a bajillion years old myth. Okay? It's older, it's literally bajillion years old. So that's the exact number too. Okay, real quick, what are these supposed to be? Are these, because it's in like the lemon jar, but I don't know a red citrus fruit that's like red on the outside. Anyway, so if you don't know the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, when it's literally, what will the secret be today so I know if to subscribe yet or not? Well, the first secret is going to be, I'm going to reveal how I've been sleeping these past few nights. And if you have a Prime if you have Amazon Prime Viv, you can always use that too and get a free subscription for a month. I'm just saying. Poor Girl Game got absolutely bombarded with ads last stream. I feel so bad. I'm so sorry, Girl Game. Girl Game, if you have Amazon Prime, you can get a Prime subscription and you won't get bombarded with ads. And you can stick it up Jeff Bezos' butthole. What am I looking for? Oh, the clock. This is not where clocks are. 23 total. Yep. You got a lot last time. I've been thinking about starting a counter of how many ads Girl Game gets. No, I won't do that. This isn't electronic still. Okay, I literally got a table just so I could give them an alarm clock. Oh. Anyway, so my For You page absolutely killed me yesterday because, so everyone knows my favorite musical is Hadestown. It's a retelling of Orpheus and Eurydice, and again, if you don't know that myth, it is literally bajillion years old. I don't know what to tell you. Spoilers, I guess? Question mark? But basically, at the end of the story, right? So the whole story, if you don't know, is Orpheus and Eurydice, they fall in love, and it's so cute. And then Eurydice dies. In Hadestown, the musical, it's a little different, but I'm just gonna say in general in the story, she dies. And then Orpheus is all like, oh no, sad boy hours, I need to go save my wife. As he should, honestly. Again, that's literally like the bar. That's not even the bar. That's like base level, like, you know? Anyway, we literally ranted. I ranted about this last week. We're not getting into that right now. The point, the point is, so then he's like, oh no, I gotta get my wife, and then he goes to get her, and then Hades is all like, okay, well you can go, but like just don't turn around, bro. And then, which I want to talk about that too. Anyway, but for me, not if I try to get into talking about Orpheus turning around, we're gonna be here for hours. Anyway, but I was like, and then he's like, okay, just don't turn around, bro. And then Orpheus is like, okay, I got you. And then and then they go, and then obviously, because the moral of the whole story is that you can't escape death. That's like basically the moral, or like one of the main morals. And then so Orpheus turns around, and then Eurydice dies again. But the point is, so that's what happens in the story, right? So that's what happens in the musical, because it's a retelling. Tell me why my For You page gave me, somebody got a hold, or whoever this account was made like an edit, but then I got like okay, I'm giving too much context. Reel it back. So I got a video basically that was a slime tutorial, as we say, of, oh, I do have a red PC. Let's go. They're a gamer, Your Honor. I got a slime tutorial, which, aka an illegally recorded video of the live production, of Donalfin, who is my absolute favorite Orpheus. Okay, luckily there wasn't any singing, but it was, ooh, this kind of vibes, maybe. It's curvy, and this is curvy. Anyway, of the end of the musical where he turns around and it's like, oh no, and she gets back to Hades Town. I have never seen, listen. I have seen 2 Orpheuses live. I have seen slime tutorials of various other Orpheuses, not once in my whole life. In my 1,085-year-old life, never have I seen, in the 1,085 years that I have been alive, I have not seen anyone do The End of Doubt Comes In the way that Donalfin does. And let me tell you, because one of the interpretations of the myth, right? Because it's a myth, so there's multiple interpretations. Welcome. This is like my lecture now. This is my lecture on Orpheus and Eurydice. Do I even want this lamp? We'll try it. One of the interpretations is that when they get to the end, it isn't like Orpheus just turns around. One of the interpretations is there's a big light. That's a big light for that table. It's a big light it's to light up the world, you know what I mean? I'm locked into this lecture. Okay, good. I hope you're taking notes. There will be an exam. No, I'm kidding. I can make it smaller. I think it's fine. It looks bigger than, it's like it has a shorter width, and then like, you know? Okay, yes, go on. Anyway, where was I? So one of the interpretations of the myth is that like the reason why he turns around, or like that he gets past the threshold of like the underworld, and he's like, oh my god, we made it out, and he turns around, but Eurydice is still right behind the threshold, so she doesn't make it out. Like, he thinks they've made it out, but she hadn't, and that's like one of the interpretations, and that's like one of the most painful interpretations in my opinion. Ugh, that's literally what Donalfin's Doubt Comes In was giving. It was giving, like, he was so, you could see him, she's like singing, and then, because basically the song ends with like her singing and being like, Orpheus, you are not alone, whatever, blah blah blah, and then like right before she finishes her line, she like gasps, and like he turns around, and it's like this whole thing. Oh, I could go on and on about this. Anyway, so Donalfin's, like, his acting was 100% giving that interpretation of he made it, but she hadn't quite. That's what it was giving to me. Because you can see him in the background, and he looks so happy while she's singing, and then he gets up the stairs, and he turns, and his whole face is just so excited, only to see that she didn't make it, and he just, like, and then there's, like, that, like, pause, like, the big, like, oh my god, you know, like, she didn't make it, and then, okay, he like collapses to the floor. And what happens is, so how the Hades Town stage works, other than with the touring cast, how like when it's like on Broadway and in London, how the stage works is there are 3 turntables, I believe, and the center turntable is like a lift, so it goes down. So when Eurydice is sent back down to Hades Town, way down, Hades Town. Anyway, the lift goes down. So what happens is she goes down, and normally what all the Orpheuses do is they just like kind of like crumple next to the hole, and they're just kind of like sadly looking down there, sad boy hours, or they're just like curled up in a ball on the floor next to it. Tell me, Donald Finn was reaching for her. He was hanging off the edge, arm reaching down the hole. I have never seen any other actor do this with Orpheus, and I was like, ugh. And then I favorited it so I could go back to it when I want, because it was too good. But I have never, I always learned so much cool crap from you, things I didn't know I needed to know. It's because I get random special interests, and I have so many random facts in my head where I'm like, I don't know where these came from, and somehow, like, maybe 70% of the time they're correct. Like, did you know that thunder is because lightning it heats up the air and causes it to burst, and that's what makes the thunder sound? That's just, if I don't know where I got that fact from. Anyway. But yeah, that, I think I lost like 10 years off of my life watching that TikTok. And then I sent it to my friend who I went to see the Hadestown touring cast with, and I was like, if I suffered, you need to suffer. So we suffer together. But it was so, I've never seen, listen, he is my favorite Orpheus for a reason already, okay? Like, I listen to the London Cast album on repeat. His Wait For Me, his If It's True, all have my entire heart and soul. But never in my life have I seen anyone do that in Hadestown, and it's, I don't think I'll ever recover. Honestly, it's a good thing I'm honestly kind of glad that in the video they didn't have the music. It was just, they just put like a song over it, and the actual clip was muted. Because if I had to listen to them singing that, wow, like if I had to like audibly, I wasn't visually listen, if I had to audibly listen to it, his reaction, I would have crashed out. I think I would have thrown the whole phone away. You would have never heard from me again. I would be gone. Look, they're a reader. They're a gamer and a reader. Actually, no, I'll give them an iPad. They'll be an iPad kid. Do I have an iPad that matches? I have an iPad. The Elite Jamming Tablet. Anyways. I just love that musical so much. And that's my favorite myth. I could go on and on. Okay, but the other thing I was gonna say, did I give them a smoke alarm? Anywhere. They probably want one just to be safe. Just for safety purposes. I think I forgot to give them one. I thought I did. I'm just gonna tuck it in the laundry room. I feel like that's the only thing that could really set on fire here. Just while I'm remembering. Okay, anyway, but okay. Now. This is something this is a shower thought for me, is if I were in Orpheus's shoes, right? What would I do, okay? This is like a shower thought for me. Like, I genuinely thought about this so hard in the shower one day. So taking all of the morals and the themes out of this story, okay? And we're gonna look at it purely as I have lost the love of my life and I'm making a deal with Hades that I need to leave the underworld with her. Okay? We're taking all of the morals of the story out, okay? So there's no like, he loved her too much so he had to turn or whatever. There's no, oh, like the whole moral of the story. Ching. Hydrate or die straight. Okay. There's no like, oh, you can't escape death, that's the moral of the story. None of that, okay? So if we take all of the morals out of the story, ching, let's say that I'm in this situation, okay? Let's say the love of my life, Alis from Regulus Dark Age. Let's say I had to go save the love of my life, Alis from Regulus Dark Age, from the underworld, okay? Okay, that's all. Nope. Okay, let's say that, okay? And let's say I get to Hades, whatever, we make the deal, you know, ow. And, okay, so we make the deal. I thought about this, okay? Because I was like, knowing myself, this is what would happen, okay? This would be like the scenario, right? So we'd make the deal, right? And then I would have to ask Hades, I'd have to be like, hey, before we leave, can I borrow a pen? And, you know, Hades is actually, Hadestown Hades is a little iffy, but like the actual Hades in mythology, pretty great guy, pretty decent dude. So he would probably give me a pen, you know, or like a marker or something, and I'd be like, thank you. And then I'd have to take that pen. This is what I was thinking. This is what I'd have to do to succeed and get out of the underworld with the love of my life, A-list. I would have to take that pen and write all over myself. I'd have to write like, don't turn around. And then he would probably be like, what the heck are you doing? And I'm gonna be like, hey, listen. Mr. Hades, Mr. Lord Hades, sir. Hear me out. Have you been to Greece? I have not. My family went, but I didn't go with, cause I had school at the time. But I would like to go one day, maybe. They brought me back a nice puzzle. I did a jigsaw puzzle of Santorini, and it was quite difficult, cause half of it was just blue sky. But then the puzzle I did after that was a Monet puzzle for my friend of like the water lilies, and that was even harder. That was like the hardest puzzle I've ever done. Anyways, so I would write all over myself, right? I would write "Don't turn around," and then he'd probably be like, "What are you doing?" Right? I genuinely have thought this through so hard. Blue skies and white houses. The house part wasn't that bad because there was like textures and stuff, but the sky was just sky. And there wasn't even like clouds or nothing. It was just blue. So you had to like, and all the shades were like kind of similar anyway. So I'd write on myself, and he'd probably be like, "What are you doing?" Okay, these are textbooks, because at the end of the day, they are still a student. And then I would have to explain. I'd be like, "Hey, listen, man, I can't lie. I will forget that I'm not supposed to turn around." And then he'd probably be like, "You'll forget?" And then I'd be like, "Yeah." And then he'd be, I'm not gonna lie, I was gonna make a skit out of this for my Anxiety plus ADHD series. That's why I have a whole script. But I'm not doing that series anymore. The final season will be uploaded to YouTube, and then I'm not doing it anymore. Anyway, but then he'd probably be like, what do you, what do you mean you would forget that you made an entire deal with the god of the underworld? Like, not even just any god, like the god of the underworld, one of the big three, you know? And then I'd be like, I would forget. Because you know what would happen if I tried to just walk through the underworld, love of my life, A-list behind me, try to get out? I would straight up forget that I'm not supposed to turn around. I would see something cool out of the corner of my eye and be like, oh my gosh, and then I would turn around. I'm not even joking. That's what would happen. I would turn around just because I would notice something and be like, oh, I'd be like, squirrel! and then there she goes. I lost the deal. So my strat is I would borrow a pen and I would write all over myself, because if I write all over myself, because the trip is multiple days. It's a multiple days trip, you know? It wasn't just one and done. Like, he walked in, walked out. No. This was a multi-day trip. Bro got torn apart limb to limb. It was a whole thing. Anyway, so while I'm walking, I would have all of this written all over me, and then I'd remember, oh yeah, don't turn around, because my arms will tell me not to turn around. And then I'll get out. That's my strat. That's my strat for getting out of Hades Town. I just need to borrow a pen. That's all. I guess I could go to Hades Town with a pen, and then I don't need to borrow one. Okay, that's what I'll do. Guys, if I ever end up in the underworld trying to save the love of my life, that's what I'll do. That's the plan, okay? I think it's a good strat. I need more. Oh, I was gonna give them. I don't know if it comes in red. If it doesn't, I'm gonna put it anyway, because there's red in it, so we're gonna do it. I want the. Oh, unless I already put it out here. I did. Okay, never mind. We're good. Anyways. I mean, they're probably like broke college students, low key. How much more are they gonna have? Unless this school's like the Harvard of Sims. Well, then they'll be like extra broke then, because that's expensive. Honestly, I feel like this is pretty good. They got their sponsorships. Oh, do we have space for, like, there's a mini fridge for the drinks. Do we have space for it? I'll put their backpack here. Oh no, an ad break. Okay. Because we can have mini fridges. We just can't have stoves. Yeah. Appliances. Oh, I wanted the sponsored one. This one. This one kind of gives sponsorship. Oh, that was the countdown for a second. I was like, wait, what? Okay, never mind. Maybe I don't have. Maybe I'm thinking of a. Okay, they just won't have a. No, they should have a mini fridge. They do. Okay, no, they do not have space for a mini fridge. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. Well, we'll put down the orange stuff first and see if we have space. But I feel like. If I put the mini fridge here, is the door still functional? Like if I just like, you know, really scooch it over, are these doors still functional? Hey, they can get in through the windows, it's fine. Okay, but yes, that was my lecture on Orpheus and Eurydice. Thank you for listening. I could keep going, but I don't know. No, but like actually, I'm an Orpheus defender, okay? I don't even care. Some people are like, why would you turn around? It's not even that hard. Shut up. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Listen, I'm someone who, when I go places, I'm constantly checking to make sure everyone who is there is there. I don't care if we're freaking enemies. Like, I'm gonna, if we go somewhere together, I'm gonna make sure everyone is where they need to be, okay? I'm like that person. When you get to the underworld, you have a plan. Exactly. Pop quiz! No, I'm kidding. But like I'm the type of person where like if I go somewhere with a group, I'm making sure everyone is still there, like wherever we're going. And then when the group gets split up, I get stressed because I don't know who to follow because then I can't see everybody. I mean the door can open. I just don't know if the Sims can open it, you know? Okay, what if I just like scooch the door over a bit? Boom, problem solved. Is this where it was? Yes. So personally, I find that I would have a very hard time not turning around, but I also think that I'm stubborn enough to just not turn around based on sheer willpower because I'm really stubborn and a perfectionist. So that if I like made a deal with Hades, like you bet your butt I'm carrying it out. I just need a little help remembering that I made a deal with Hades and that I need to carry it out. That's all. I just need a little reminder. So that's why I would write all over myself. It's a foolproof plan, I'm telling you. It's an Isabelle-proof plan. And listen, and he can't say no because technically I would argue that that counts as a reasonable accommodation. So if he says no, then he's like actually ableist. And in 2025, okay. Look, they're sponsored. Maybe we should give them an extra can. Do they do it? Oh, I was gonna say, would they drink the red or the green one? And I went, this is literally the red room, so they'll drink the red one. They have one here at all times. They have one everywhere. This is so they could like be like sponsored by blah blah blah, whatever the fudge this is called. Can I get a whole case of this? Let me see. Because I can get cases of other things. Can I get a case of this? I guess be under university. Oh, I have 56 seconds. Where? Wait, past it. Where's university? Here, Rebecca. Ah, nope, you can't get a full case of it. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, we'll give them another one on their nightstand. So it's in the background of all their streams, you know. This stream is powered by Power Sip Inferno. That sounds like it will give you ulcers. Just like snacking on the toilet. Okay, we're not bringing that back again today. We're not bringing... Oh, okay, I'll stop. Let me know when you're back from the ads. And how many ads you get, because we're keeping count now, I guess. Okay, let me make sure the ads start first, and then we'll share secrets. I know you're still here, Viv. The ads haven't got off yet. For the secret... Nope, I'm not starting. I'm not starting until I see the thing. If you want to subscribe before it goes off... I'm waiting till I get the little green box that says ad break running. Go. Go. Okay, I don't know why it's not going. How many nights back should I go? When's the last time I got 8 hours? Okay, not that far. You're staying? The ads aren't going off. Sometimes they do that. I don't know why. They'll be like, oh, ad break start. But then it doesn't start for like 5 minutes. Okay. I'll just keep playing until it starts, I guess. Oh, just kidding. It started. Okay. So, last night. Let's begin on the 19th, actually. No, we'll begin on the 20th. 20th was the last time I got 8 hours of sleep, and that was 8 hours of sleep is very, very rare for me. I'll accept no ads. Oh, I thought my stream was frozen. So I got 8 hours, 11 minutes on the 20th. The 21st, I got 5 hours and 55 minutes. The 22nd, I got 6 hours and 34 minutes. The 23rd, I got 7 hours and 22 minutes, which isn't that bad. And then last night I got 6 hours and 34 minutes. Now I know what you're saying. Isabel, that really doesn't sound that bad. Ads were quite fun about Donkey Kong. Nice. Now I know what you're saying. I like when you get fun ads. You got one ad, it's doing that again. That's so interesting. The 2 streams before that, it was giving like, I don't even know. But I'll keep going with the secret, okay? You just didn't hear parts of it. So you're probably thinking, wow, Isabel actually doesn't sound like too bad of sleep. Well, guess what? Guess what, okay? This was my sleep schedule. I went to bed on the 20th. This was when I got the 8 hours. I went to bed at 8:05. I fell asleep at 9:02. And I woke up at 6:24 a.m. That was a good night, okay? The night after that, I went to bed at 8:50 p.m. I fell asleep at 10:23 p.m. And I woke up at 5:24 a.m. You're back. How many ads did you get, Girl Game? You got 3. Why does... Girl Game just keeps getting hit. What did you do to anger the Twitch gods? I don't understand. Viv and Kat both only got 1 ad, and you got 3. I'm so sorry, girl. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, I'm not going over this anymore. Oh my gosh, wait, I started too far back. This is actually the page I should have been on. The 25th. You sleep quite well? Well, I would disagree because the 25th I am still recovering from. I got 5 hours and 19 minutes of sleep. Why do you go to bed at 8? It's literally, it's because I cannot fall asleep. I cannot fall asleep, I cannot stay asleep. That night when I got 5 hours and 19 minutes, okay, I went to bed at 8:35 p.m. According to my watch, I fell asleep at 10:11, and then I woke up at 5. Against my will. I'm still recovering. And the next night, I went to bed at 8:50, fell asleep at 10, woke up at 6:12. Today, last night I went to bed at 8:55. I fell asleep around 10:16 according to my watch. I woke up at 5:27 this morning. I go to sleep between 8 or 9 p.m. too, and I start between 4 or 4 a.m. 4 a.m. Sometimes I wake up at 4 a.m. against my will and I can't fall back asleep. When that happens, I have to take a nap during the day, and I am pretty bad at taking naps as well. Naps are a struggle for me. But hey, this is how I've been my whole life. I'm just really bad at sleeping. I'm pretty sure it's the ADHD. That's so rough. It is. I've been like this my whole life. Should we give them a microwave or something? I sleep the first minute I'm in bed. You're so exhausted. How? I can't do that. We can give them an ice cream machine. We're gonna give them a coffee machine because they seem to be caffeine addicts. Caffeine fiends, if you will, because it kind of rhymes. Should we do the orange roommate now? I hope I have space. I don't know why people say that's so weird. Exhausted, physically hard and heavy job. That is fair. But for me, it's like you work about 11 hours a day. Wow. I personally am currently unemployed, so it's rough out there. But no, but this has just been my life my whole life. Like, I literally have memories all the way back to when I was like 4 years old where I'd wake up at like 5 in the morning and not be able to fall back asleep. Okay, this roommate's the sporty roommate. I don't know anything about sports. Does this give sports? Sports, 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 sports. Sport, 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 sport. That was a reference for all my Amazing World of Gumball fans out there. Is it orange or yellow? This one's orange, and then over here are the yellow and green roommates. Whoa. I think my Sims is just... My mouse is kind of gross. I see. I see. No, you don't, darling. Okay. That was a reference for all my Epic the Musical fans. You know what? It's fine if it's clipping into the curtain a little bit, because it looks like the curtain's like falling onto the nightstand. Now, where is the... Okay, so in my head, right? If the orange roommate's like a sporty person, they probably aren't in the room too much. So they probably don't have a big desk. So hopefully there's a single desk that's orange that we can fit right here. And maybe they just share a dresser. Okay. Okay, see, this is the first time I think where I've run into the issue where my room is too small. I actually really like this wall. This wall's cute. The trims don't match at all, which is quite funny though. Honey, come on. Why is my game lagging so much? Oh, I pointed my PC away from my back, so now my back isn't on fire anymore. Fun fact. Oh, this looks sporty. This is giving athlete. What was the character of the red person? They're a gamer. See? This is their side of the door, and this is the other, I guess. I tried to give everyone doors that like matched the colors for the roommates. So the other roommate's a gamer. This one's a sportster. That's sporty indeed. Thank you. That's good, because I don't know sports at all. Games and energy drinks. Exactly. I've only had one energy drink. I was talking about this earlier. I've only had one energy drink in my life. Oh, this is pretty... Okay, that might be a little too on the nose. That might be a little too... Oh, this one has storage. We could do this and say all their clothes are down here. And look, this kind of looks like arrow, is it called fletching? Maybe they're an archer. Maybe that's their sport. Or one of their sports. Maybe they have multiple sports. And then we don't need to worry about dresser for them because all their clothes are under their bed. Power, more than gold. I've done archery once, and it was in the 5th grade. And then after that, I worked at a summer camp, and then some of my kids were like, Miss Isabel, you should do archery with us during a field trip. And I was like, I'm not going near you with a weapon, no. I'm not, no. Are you crazy? I'm not getting near a bunch of 10-year-olds with bows and arrows. Thank you. I'll stay right over here. No, they were really safe about it. They had like supervision and stuff, but I was like, no. I was like, I love you all, but no. Oh, maybe they're a science, sports science, or whatever. Sports. I could be a sanctuary. And then I was also thinking, I suggested this a little bit earlier too, but I was thinking maybe once we finish all the dorm rooms, maybe we make the roommates in CAS, because I don't really go in CAS very often. So I was thinking that might be fun. Change things up a little bit. Here, there'll be a sports science nerd, you know? Actually, I might put this elsewhere. Yeah, you gave me your heart, now I'm here for your soul. That's the Billy Boy mantra. Oh! Sport! Or make a gardening center for Girl Game. Girl Game has her gardening stuff. Our plant advisor has everything she needs here. Don't you fret. Science. In a new build, I mean. For the next build, okay, I have a few ideas that I have written down. One of them is to do this challenge that Karen and Connie did where, oh, I love this cluster. Where, they did 8-floor house for 8 Sims. That one would take me a buttload of years, but it might be fun. That one might take me years to complete, but it might be fun. And then another idea I had was... Another thing I've been wanting to build is, like, a secret spy bunker, because there's, like, all the spy stuff that I, like, never use. I thought that might also be fun. Wait, should we give them this poster, too? So it's, like, and they were roommates! And they played It Takes Two together, and they were roommates. And they were roommates. I just don't really like how this doesn't really look like a poster. But then the other two do. And they were roommates. And they were roommates. Chained together? What's chained together? The 8 sim build? Okay, actually, I can't really find anything to go on this wall. We'll just leave it. It's so blank, though. You know, we'll figure this out in a second. Okay. I mean, they don't necessarily need... Oh, there is a little desk. Or I could give them... It could be a desk and a nightstand. I thought the poster was about another game called Chained Together. No, it takes two. I think Chained Together is a different game. But It Takes Two is also... That's like a co-op game. I've never played it. I don't know. Okay, this is... Maybe not the glass top, because then you can very clearly see it's... This is metal? How is this because it's... What did I say? Brown is just really dark orange. A glass desk near my head would be my worst nightmare in a dorm room. There's nothing else, though. I don't really like any of these other options. What if I give them a dining table as a desk? Oh, that's a little... Oh, there's just not a lot of orange options. I don't like how the curtain's cutting into it. But if we put it here, that bed is not functional. I just did not space this room out very well. The sports person doesn't need a desk, they don't study. Maybe they study on their bed. They just use their nightstand as a desk. I feel like we should give them some storage in their nightstand, though. Or a bunk bed with a desk under... I forgot that was a thing! Viv, you are a genius. Viv, I forgot bunk beds exist. Where are we? Comfort. I don't know how I literally forgot that bunk beds exist. I am. This is the same bed as before, it just doesn't have drawers. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I forgot that these exist. And it takes up what? Okay, okay. Maybe everyone should be in loft beds, actually. So we're taking up so much space. And then there'll be... Okay. Okay, I gotta move some things around. Hang on. 'Cause I feel like red is taking up an unfair amount of space. If we change them to a loft bed as well. You are one smart cookie, Viv. Oh my gosh. Aw, but they don't have this bed in bunk form. We'll do this. What would I do without you guys? What would I do? Struggle to fit things in a small space, that's for sure. I just completely forgot that loft beds and bunk beds exist. I don't know how. I've used them before. And a lot of dorm rooms are loft beds too. Okay, it's fine. We're here now. Okay, I gotta move a bunch of stuff. Give me a second. Not the curtains. Give me a second. Okay. I have to figure out where everything goes now. Oh wow, there's so much more room in here now. So much more space for activities. Lamp down there, bed up there. We can just put it all on the desk and they can figure it out. Good luck. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow. Will you stop clipping, please? I don't want you to go there and you're being quite rude. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, you golly gosh. Stop it. Stop it. Thank you. Oh my god. That's literally all I wanted from you. I wanted you to go right there and you're doing everything else, but... Sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened there. Sometimes the accents just kind of appear. Someone commented on one of my TikToks. They're like, I love how you went through like 3 different accents. And I was like, it's because the longer I build, the more brain cells I lose and the more bad accents come out. Okay. I can't lie, I kinda need to pee. I'll do that during the next ad break. I'll run to the bathroom real fast. Look at how much more floor space there is. Oh my gosh. Viv, you are a lifesaver. Like the candy. I love those lightsaber candy mints. And then my grandma used to sneak me the gummy ones when I went to her house. When we went to our grandparents, my grandma would sneak me Lifesaver gummies, and my grandpa would I would hang out with him in his office. That's actually where I got this fan from. My grandpa gave it to me. I would sneak in his office and he would give me chocolates. Should I order some? The Lifesaver gummies? If you want. For a second I was like, bunk beds? And I went, that's not right. No, yeah, Viv, you should definitely order some bunk beds. You should definitely order some bunk beds. Just a bunch. Me and my sister nearly got a bunk bed, but then I really thought about it was a very practical thought for a child to have, honestly. I like thought about it and I was like, but if we had a bunk bed, I don't sleep in my sister me and my sister don't really like share a room, so a bunk bed would be kind of impractical. So I was like, no. Like we were like in the furniture store like, do we want a bunk bed? And I went, no. Bunk beds and lifesavers, but it's hard to change the sheets. That's when you just don't use sheets. I'm kidding. I don't know how sanitary that is. Maybe that's fine, but I've always used sheets. I have proof right here. Can you see my bed sheets? Oh my gosh. You have the orange room? My room's more like a pinky corally color. It's like an orangey pink, I would say. But we also learned that I can't really identify colors, apparently, so I'm not colorblind. It's just sometimes I look at colors and go, that's green, and then you're like, no, it's gray, and I go, oh. Or people are like, here, look, now they can have the glass desk and it's not near their head. It's so much safer. Is it because I have your idol stuck in my head from K-pop Demon Hunters? Because of course I do. That movie slaps. I just watched it today. That's the third time I've said it. Maybe we should have another lecture? I'll lecture you on K-pop Demon. I don't even know what to say about that movie, honestly. What else can I lecture everyone on? Welcome to class. This chair is so sport. Look at it. I look at it and go, ooh, sports. I look at this rug and go, ooh, sports. This reminds me of why does my screen keep doing this? This reminds me of getting. Okay, I'm trying to make like a joke about me not knowing sports references by mixing up sports references, but the fact that I can't even think of a sports reference to make a fake bad sports reference with just shows how little I know about sports. If that makes sense. This does not give sports. This kind of gives. That's a different shade of blue though. Let me see. Well, let me try this one again. I think I just need to fiddle around with the sizing. Oh, actually, no, that's like a completely different shade of orange. I don't like that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm uber knowledgeable about that I can lecture on. But in reality, I feel like I just know a bunch of random facts in like short bursts. You know what I mean? Oh, I gotta put stuff on their desk. Okay. Why was I not doing this early? Oh my gosh. Okay, we're doing bunk beds in all the other rooms. I don't know why. I didn't think to do this. Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy. Have you got random facts about frogs or toads? Not really. I had a teacher in elementary who really loved frogs and toads. The only options for this person is an iPad, streamer's first computer, or the most expensive desktop in the entire game. Was she a witch? I don't think so. I think she just liked frogs. She had a lot of frog posters. Like one said like, hang in there, and it was like a frog jumping to another frog, and they were like, I don't even remember. I guess we'll do the most. This one looks sporty, I guess, but it's literally the most expensive. It's $10,000. This desktop is worth like an eighth of their tuition, or maybe. It has to be orange. It has to be orange, Viv. That's the challenge. Oh, plants. Do we think the sports person is a plant person? I feel like the gamer the gamer might not have space for a plant. Let me see what we have. I feel like we should give everyone one plant. It'll be a gift. The gamer bought it for them. No, the most expensive desktop for a sporty person. The gamer bought it. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Maybe the plant, the gardening. Maybe girl gamer, girl gamer gave everyone a plant, maybe, as a gift. Okay, I feel like Red would be able to take care of a plant pretty okay because they're at their desk a lot, so they'll like remember to take care of it. I feel like the sports person would need a plant that doesn't need too much attention. I would do that. See? Do I know my viewers or do I know my viewers? Okay. Should we give the gamer Frank? Do you think the gamer could take good care of Frank? That's cute actually, or a cactus. I don't know if a cactus comes in this. I think the gamer could take care of Frank. I like how Frank looks like Where's Waldo, kind of. But instead of Where's Waldo, it's Find Frank instead of Where's Waldo. I think, how much care does a snake plant need? Does anyone know? Are snake plants high maintenance? It looks low maintenance to me, but I don't know anything about plants. Oh, or the succulents. Succulents are low maintenance, or lower maintenance, right? A cactus for the... Oh, there is a cactus! Or we can give them a cactus. Okay, but in my head, I kind of feel like the sporty person is like the type of person where they're super agile, like on the field or whatever sport they play, but then like at home they're like really clumsy. So I feel like a cactus might be a little dangerous. Maybe we give them the succulent. Because it's really small and it's cute and they hopefully don't need to do too much to take care of it, although we all know their red roommates probably take care of it for them. I'm just gonna be shipping everyone with their roommates in this. I can't lie. I ship Red and we're just shipping everyone to the house. That's kind of why I'm like, I want to make them in Kaz when we're done building so we can ship them all. And it'll be so cute. I ship it. Or the green. I bet Girl Game comes into the rooms at least once. Girl Game is going around once a week. Not even, it's like daily. Just like when everyone's in class, she like sneaks into their rooms to make sure all the plants are still alive. And then everyone's like, "Wow, I don't know what's going on, but my plants are like so well taken care of. Like they're surviving so well." But it's really just Girl Game sneaking into all their rooms and watering them. Should we give them this? No, I'm kidding. Let's not. Okay, I don't have space for that. They probably go to the on-campus gym. Yeah, everybody is like, those plants are surviving on their own. They're like, these plants, we barely need to take care of them. Like, they're working, they're living so well. Maybe it's like the room or something, but it's really just Girl Game breaking into everyone's rooms while they're gone to take care of all of them. She's like sneaking in through the window. Oh, sports pile. Sports. So this roommate plays baseball, basketball, football, tennis, and shoe ball. Or they're a runner, I don't know. They're probably a runner. I don't know where their other shoe went, though. Do we have an orange backpack? Backpack. Oh. I like the idea of the gamer's desk being really cluttery because it's like they spend a lot of time here, you know? Whereas the other roommate doesn't as much. I won't let them kill my children. You're right, girl. They're her babies, you know? And if they really aren't taking care of the plants, she just takes them back. Or she swaps them out secretly for a fake one. The PC back. How is this not orange? Whatever. Oops, I got rid of the wrong color. Okay, I'm going to the shop to buy spare ribs for tomorrow. I hope I'm on time for yellow and green. We'll see. Enjoy your spare rib shopping. They have 2 books. These are their only... Oh, there's this, I guess. Although, are they really studying that much? Probably not. Oh, wait, I want to give this to the other, but there's no red swatch. Okay, they're holding on to this. They game with the other, with the... and there's a ball. They were roommates. And they were roommates. And they were roommates. Boo. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the raid, Alorel. Alorel? I'll keep the tab open so I'll lurk. Sounds good. Enjoy your spare ribs. Guys, look, and they were roommates. And they were roommates. Ugh. Hi, I've been watching and enjoying your TikToks. Thank you. I'm glad you have. I put a lot of work into those, even though it doesn't really look like it. Oh my god, stop. And they were roommates, and they were roommates. Guys, I'm just shipping. We're gonna be shipping all the roommates together so hard. I'm telling you right now. I already am. That's why I want to make them in Kaz. We've never been in Kaz on stream before, but I'm gonna do it just so we can see them. We can see who we're shipping. Oh my god, that's too far back. Wait. What you don't know through the TikToks is that she also tells secret and random fun fact. That's true. You miss a lot on the TikToks, I can't lie. Sometimes I'll drop little hints on TikTok, but nobody notices because they don't know what to look for. And then I go, heh heh heh. And it's stream only things, you know? Oh, they need a lamp. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I'll put this here instead then. And then I'll put... Stop. Wait. Okay. Unless you get in a reasonable amount of ads. There's other secrets you know, girl game, that TikTok and Instagram don't know, okay? Like Billy. People who don't watch live or watch the VOD are not aware of Billy. Our boy. The Billy Boys. Tell me that. You know Billy. Screw the spare ribs. You know Billy, Viv. Our boy, look, there we go. Girl Games dropped some Billies in chat. Guys, drop some Billies in chat. Let's go. Viv, you know Billy. Billy's the little guy that we hide in every... I actually haven't hid him in this build, I don't think. We'll put Billy in the blue room because he has a blue... Billy's gonna... Oh my god, Girl Game. Billy's gonna be your roomie. Between the wall. Well, because Billy wears blue, so we'll put him in the blue room. Girl Game, your roommate... Billy's gonna be one of your roommates. That's so exciting. I promise you, he's a great roommate. He keeps his space very clean. He'll help you fold your laundry. As long as you give him his space when he needs to have a meeting with his fellow Billy Boys, which is his demon boy band, that we came up with last stream, then you'll be all good, girl. Just give him a, you know, when the Billy Boys are over, you might need to clear the space. But it's for your own safety. It's not because he doesn't want you there. It's purely for your own safety. Don't ask questions. It's for your safety. But other than that... Okay. Go buy your spare ribs, Viv. We'll be here when you come back, unless you're gone for like a whole hour and a half or something. Okay, we'll give you some books, so you at least appear like you're studying. No, I'll be back. You got this. Go get your spare ribs, girl. They have 2 textbooks. One for texting, one for booking. Okay. I feel like they probably aren't home a lot, so we don't need to give them too much. Should we give them the It Takes Two poster back? Because they were roommates. I ship it so hard. Where did it go? Why are we gonna get them this since they have... You know we're gonna be... Okay, no, that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's right here. I was just completely looking over it. I thought green and yellow were roommates. They are! This is orange. This is orange and red. Oh, no, you're right. Billy's blue. Okay, my bad. Billy won't be your roommate. Never mind. I mixed up my colors. Okay, I don't like how that looks. Why don't I have more... Maybe they just have one really big football poster. This is American football for my non-American friends. Clearly. I'll give them the science poster then. They'll be a sports science person. And listen, if it's a little messy, the posters, that's okay because it's part of the vibe. It's all part of the vibe. Girl game, I want you to start brainstorming. I want you to start brainstorming what your, like, ideal roommate is, maybe. And then that will be yellow. Well, actually, no, I gotta see what yellow stuff we have. Just kidding. Don't do that yet. Don't do that yet. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Oh, should we get them trash cans? If they even have a trash can. Oh. Maybe they just share a trash can. Do I even have a red trash can? I do have a red trash can. Okay, well, you definitely need a trash can with the amount of energy drinks you're consuming. Red roomie. There we go. How functional is this space? I don't know, but it's cute. So that's all that really matches at the end of the day. At the end of the day. Okay, and then we'll give you a trash can as well. Because these are thoughtful roommates who clean up after themselves and wash their own dishes and such and things, even though they actually don't have a kitchen here. But it's fine. Oh, you need a dresser. What shade of orange do we go with? I feel like maybe this one matches more, but this one's a more vibrant orange. They just have the same dresser. They're just different colors. It's the school issued dresser, they're just different colors. Or they bought them at Costco. Hello? Oh, I mean the Sims 3 cam. I didn't even notice that. When did I hit the Sims 3 cam? Anyway, they bought these at Costco together. It was a 2-for-1. It was a multi-pack of closets. During Pride Month? Okay. Wow. And they were roommates. No kidding. Okay. We'll do this, and then I'll just use tool mod. Allow me to be particularly particular. Why are you flying? Where are you going to? Stop it. Stop it. Mystifying gravity. I haven't even seen the Wicked movie. I watched a bootleg of a musical. Am I? Wait a minute. Oh, nope, I just don't have good depth perception. For a second I thought the red one was thicker than the orange one. That's why I stared at that for so long, because I got confused. I don't think there's an orange backpack, but we'll just give them the sports stuff. Maybe they just carry everything in their pockets. Maybe they have like Mary Poppins pockets, you know? Okay, so is that like, oh, tucked under the, no, that's just being crushed. Okay, that was my fear. If I just really squeeze it in here. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. And then hopefully they can walk in through the door. Okay, any other clutter we would like? Any other sportsy clutter, cause sport. Okay, this orange was not that bad at all. Orange can be a little tricky sometimes in The Sims, but honestly, I'm just scared for purple. Purple is gonna be... Should we just do purple now? We'll just skip green and yellow straight to purple and blue. Okay, what do we think of this room though, like in general? Oh, we gotta do the bathroom. Oh my gosh. But what do we think? Is this giving college dorm? I don't know, I've never stayed in one. I did not stay in a dorm, so I think it is. Oh, the loft beds were so smart. I can't believe I didn't think of that. Valen, hello! Valen, I'm sad. Dark Age is over until next year. Anyway, wait, look. Dorm room. Okay. We're doing every dorm room is a different color, but it's more like every roommate is a different color. And we're over here busy shipping everyone with everyone, so. Now you have time to catch up. That is true. You have lots of time to catch up. Other than, we are not shipping Girl Game if Girl Game is not comfortable with that, by the way. Because Girl Game is technically one of the roomies. Because we're respectful here. We do not cross people's boundaries. Okay, now I need to try to balance orange and red in here. Look, this has... Oh. We'll do an orange hand towel. Boundaries are important, and so is fear. Okay. I'll put that there. And then... we could change the color of the soap dispenser. But yeah, again, I feel like a lot of this is like base level is like what the school provided in the bathroom, but then all the clutter and stuff can be roommate specific. For the roomies. Ugh, Valen, when you get to that last episode... Oh, actually... Yeah, when you're done finally catching up with Dark, once you get through all 45, like what, 6 to 8 hour episodes, you should go back and watch Genesis and Evolution, because it'll give you some context for some things. There's something that happens in the final episode where I'm like, I am so glad that I watched Genesis and Evolution, because I know what's happening now a little better. So, just saying. I was like screaming in my room watching it. My sister probably thought I was crazy. Okay, so it seems like a lot of my bathroom stuff got a bit nerfed. Nerf or nothing. Okay, wait. Let me move this counter out of the way so I can put this on that shelf. I saw all of Critical Role, so it's possible. You can do it, I believe. I only watch Bards of New York, but they're who got me into D&D, actually. When I just started watching them, like, a couple months ago. because they were on my For You page, and I was like, ooh, that looks fun. And it was. Maybe a little too much fun. Literally earlier, I gave a whole big lecture on Orpheus and Eurydice in Hadestown, and I literally, as an example, said, okay, if I had to go to the underworld to save Alis, that's how much this has taken over my life. But that's because I was trying to explain my strat for getting out of the underworld. In the underworld, your past seems close behind. How is this orange or red? This is pink. But I'm gonna use it because we need bathroom clutter. Bathroom clutter. Ew, do I need a hamper? What was that noise I made? I don't know what that was. I don't think I have a hamper. Oh, okay, everybody needs a hamper. Oh, we're in the void. Oops, just fell in the void there, don't worry about it. Okay. Just slipped into the void a little bit. What is your strat? My strat is 2. My strat is when after I make the deal with Hades, right? My strat is I need to take like a pen. So I'm thinking, at first I was like, oh, I'll ask to borrow a pen, but then I realized actually I could probably just bring a pen. So my strat is to bring a pen, and then I write, don't turn around all over myself. And I argue, because Hades would probably be like, what the heck are you doing? But I argue that it counts as a reasonable accommodation for my ADHD because okay, we're gonna argue that this is orange because the idea of them sharing a hamper is disgusting. Like, yes, they were roommates, but that's, you know. Okay, so my strat is then I would write, don't turn around all over myself, because I wholeheartedly believe that I would, while trying to get out of the underworld, despite the stakes, I would straight up forget that I made a deal with the literal god of the underworld and should not be turning around. And I would see something out of the corner of my eye. I would literally be like, ooh, underworld squirrel, and then there goes Alis. So that's my strat, to make sure I don't lose the love of my life. I would, whoever that is, I would write all over myself. So then when I look down, the first thing I see is don't turn around. And then I remember, oh yeah, I'm not supposed to turn around. Turn around is bad. And then I'll remember. It's foolproof. It's foolproof. And that is calling myself the fool in this situation, I suppose. But what is love if it does not make you a fool? You know what I mean? Or whatever, I don't know. Is it love if it does not make you a fool? Chew on that one for a bit. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh my gosh. Stop. Oh my god. Okay. Speaking of oh my god, I have a video coming out tomorrow. Little reminder on my YouTube. And if you're like, what the heck does oh my god have to do with the video? Guess we'll have to watch and see. Look, it's a red hair dryer and an orange spray can, and they were roommates. And they were roommates. And they were roommates. It's part of it. It's part of it. It's proof. It's proof that we should be shipping them. The roommates. Okay, what other bathroom like clutter do I have? You, the toilet? Knocking you out like a lullaby. Dun 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 dun. I'll give them some makeup. I don't know who's rooming in here, but maybe the gamer likes to do their makeup. Ooh, I bet the gamer has such good makeup. They probably have such good makeup. I just know. We'll have to remember that for when we make them in CAS. I mean, I feel like this is... They're kind of sharing soap, I guess. But it's in, like, plastic containers, so it's fine. Should we put a plant in the bathroom? Or do we... Girl Game, would you give them a plant to put in their bathroom? Or do you think they aren't responsible enough for that? Oh, no, because then now Girl Game's also breaking into everyone's bathrooms to make sure they're taking care of the plants properly. Oh, it's done, done, done. Let me do a little... They aren't responsible enough? Okay, that is so fair. That is so fair. Listen, being a plant parent is hard, dedicated work, okay? You know how people are like, oh, if you think you want a kid, just get a puppy first to see if you can handle it. If you don't know if you can handle a puppy, get a plant first. That's the order. I fear for my children enough already. You're putting a lot of trust in the roommates, though. I will say, with all the other plants. You said, here's a housewarming gift, a plant. I am trusting you with my children. If they drop even a single leaf when they are not supposed to, I am kicking you out of the house. That was Girl Game when everyone moved in. House homie. Guys, I'm still scared to play. I'm still scared about playing. I've already bought the game though, so I have to do it, but I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous about everything. Exactly. She was like, here's a housewarming gift, take good care of it, and that is a threat. That's what Girl Game said. That was what Girl Game said. Take good care of them, that is a threat. And they were just like, oh, okay. And then they do take good care of them. This is yellow. Is this not yellow? It's labeling it as orange. Oops. I'm so excited for the game. Hey, 3 more followers. Oh, what happened to my fault? What? Okay, I will have to fix that later. My settings for that. I don't know why I did that. Anyways. I fixed it though. But I am just gonna say right now. What was I even saying actually? I already forgot. Oh yeah, we need 3 more followers on Twitch and then I'll play it. I'm scared. I'm scared for my life. So tell a friend, tell an enemy, as the bards say. Guess all I do is watch Bart. My mom literally looked over my shoulder this morning and she was like, you're still watching that? And I was like, it's a different video. Listen, every episode is like... Okay, I'm watching Ballad of Nightmare Crew right now. Every episode is like at least 4 hours. Okay, so it takes time to get through all of it. And they were roommates. And they were No, okay, okay. But yeah, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little courageous and I'm a little scared. Okay, I was trying to look for a picture to like put over the toilet, but I'm not really seeing anything. Ooh, I don't want that staring at me while I shower. Okay. Or I wouldn't want that staring at me while I shower. Okay, I think we just... Oh, maybe another rug here. I will say, Empress Honda's playing the game right now. I haven't been able to catch a stream, but... I'm scared. I'm scared. I will say there's already like 2 characters I've seen clips of that I don't like, so... Which... Cause I think my goal with that game is going to be to find all of the dateables. I don't think I'll necessarily try to like... I definitely will not try to date all of them or anything. Maybe I'll try to befriend a bunch of them. But like isn't one of the dateables like hate or something? So like you have to get someone to hate you. And I was like, oh, but I don't want anyone to hate me. I have found 2 dateables that I'm willing to allow them to hate me. So. But yeah, that's my goal, is to find all the dateables, and that's it. I'm installing Date Everything now. Oh my gosh, you'll have to let me know how it goes. I'm scared. I think we're done with this space. I'm gonna run and go use the bathroom during this next ad break, and then we'll start the next bit. But here we go. We have our red gamer roommate, our orange sporty roommate, and then their little bathroom. Hopefully Viv gets back with her spare ribs soon. And they aren't sharing a towel. Okay, I'll give them more towels. This makes it look like they're sharing a towel. Or I'll give them a second towel hanger. I don't want... They're not sharing a towel. That's really unsanitary. Give an orange towel. This is the only orange towel. Okay, I guess. We'll put the orange towel over here. So there, they aren't sharing towels, because that's gross. That's gross and weird. There are a few secret ones. I know you can, like, date all of the developers, and I saw someone, like, it took them, like, 2 hours to get through all of them or something. I don't even know. Oh, that's a different metal. You know what? Let me... Okay, you know what? It's fine, because half of Sims is just playing pretend, okay? So, maybe Red took a shower last. Okay, that's what we'll say. Red took the last shower, so that's why their towel is hanging there. Okay. Next up... Oh my god. My fan moved my flag again and it scared me. Okay. Okay. I'm fine. Next we'll do yellow and green. Green is girl games. So green is going to be the plant side, and then I don't know what yellow will be. We'll have to see what decor yellow comes with. I was alone, I was a ghost. Okay, maybe it was the other way, I don't know the words yet. But yeah, I know you can date the developers. I know you can date the narrator, kind of. There's like a narrator version, and it gets... I've just seen so many clips, and now I'm scared. I'm kind of scared of the game. I'm like, why did I agree to play this? But it's going to be funny. It'll be for the vibes. It'll be for the bit. It'll be good. It'll be good. Okay, so orange and green. Wait. Let me see what the other doors are giving so I can kind of figure out. Because someone needs to be the artist. Oh. I think maybe pink will be the artist because it kind of looks like maybe they drew that all themselves. Oh, but this also looks... I think it's supposed to be black. Maybe black will be the artist. Yellow can be the photographer. Yellow will be the photographer. Okay. I'm sure that's a thing. Stop. It's not even funny. It's not funny. I got scared. Ooh. I just saw patterns. Saw patterns and I got excited. That's why I said. What bed gives photographer? What bed gives... I feel like this maybe does fit, because then it kind of is like, you know, maybe plant bestie vibes, and then like it kind of goes with this, maybe. I'm kind of making stuff up right now. But we'll do this. Okay, I have a minute, and then I can go use the bathroom. Someone time me how fast I go to the bathroom. No, I'm kidding. I'll time myself. Pattern one? Okay, okay. That's what I was thinking. That's not yellow enough. That's not yellow enough. Oh, this! No, this! Yes. It's perfect. This is what you want your roommate to have, right? Right, girl game, this is what you want to see every morning when you wake up. Now that's how I'm getting paid. I don't know, this is kind of cute, I guess, and it matches. I don't know. Oh, 7 seconds. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Okay, when the ads start, let me know when everyone's back, and somebody time me. Go! Boom, boom. I went so speedy quick. Okay. My room is so warm compared to the rest of the house. It's so bad. Okay. Hang on, let me refresh my Twitch because the stream lag is so off. Although maybe I shouldn't have done that mid ad break. My bad. 2 minutes? Let's go. What can I say? I'm a speedy I'm a speedy bathroom user. Okay, now my ad notification's gone, so now I don't know how the ad break's going. Cause I definitely should have refreshed then. That was okay. My room is so much warmer than the rest of the house, but luckily I don't think it's as hot today outside. Just kidding, it's 76 degrees. I'm just not feeling it, I guess. My ears. My ears. Okay. Anyways, what were we talking about? We were talking about Date Everything. Ugh, all I keep doing is talking about how scared I am to play that game. Cuz I am. Guys, I just need 3 more followers. If you are watching and you aren't followed on Twitch, 3 more and I'll have to play the next horror game of the stream, Date Everything. No, I'm kidding. No, but the way my Steam was actually like, we can't tell you anything about this game because you've never played anything like this before. Which is true, I've never played a dating simulator. You'll be fine. Yeah. I've actually never played a dating simulator before, and I feel like this is diving into the deep end just a little bit. It'll be fine. It's just funny because I've never played anything this mature on stream before, so that's what's making me nervous. Usually I try to keep things a little more PG-13, you know? Just a little bit. Here, I'll fan you guys too. Here you go. This fan makes me feel fancy. You're back? Okay, good. I actually cannot tell. I refreshed the stream on my laptop, so I can't tell when the ads are back. Or when the ads are done. Well, if Girl Game's back, then surely everyone else is back. I'll just trust Girl Game. Okay. Let's get back to it. How many ads did you get this time, girl game? 53. Seven? Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, by the way, girl game, since this is technically your roommate, I just want to, gauge. Since we were joking in the other room about shipping, okay, if you aren't comfortable with that, please let me know and we won't do that. We'll do like friendship shipping, not romantic shipping. That room was 100% romantic shipping. This could be friendship shipping with your mysterious yellow roommate who is a photographer. I kind of don't mind this wall, honestly. It matches the bed and it's fun patterns. I don't know. I'll just stick with friendship shipping with our imaginary yellow roommate that does not exist yet because they just don't yet. We haven't gone to Kaz. Okay. So when you hear photographer, what do we think? Oh, I was gonna say this desk, but why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Actually, that's kind of a nice asymmetrical vibe, perhaps. What? Where are you going? But then this has a bulletin board with some pictures on it. Oh, nope, this is it. Look at all those photos. And you know who's taking the photos out here? The yellow roommate. The ones of everyone who comes to the dorm. They get their picture taken and they go right here. Just pretend. I know those are like scenery pictures, but we're pretending. Okay. I'm gonna be so real. My sister has friends over right now, and I low-key thought that they left already. But it's fine. They're still here. This is one of my favorite chairs. And it has flowers on it, because the roommates! Oh my gosh. The bestie roommates. Stop. Does it really match the rest of the patterns? No, but it's cute. We're pattern mixing. And it's for the roommates. Right? Should we do the flower chair? Or we could do a different one. If the pattern mixing is too much. That's like my favorite swivelly chair in the game, though. Or we can do this one. This one matches the desk more. This one is cuter. What do we think? Cuter or flowers? I agree. I agree, girl game. Okay. Let's look at a rig. Someone is mowing the lawn outside. Ooh. Oh. Cute all the way, exactly. Listen, here on the Isabelle Choose channel, what do we always say? Cuteness over function. When have we ever picked function over cuteness? When have we ever picked anything over cuteness? I don't know if this... Does this rug match? Oh, I don't know. I think so. I realized the other day, I was like, I really need to start clipping stuff on my Twitch. Like, I need to start making clips. But I never know what to clip. I did briefly think about clipping when Kat was like, snacks on the toilet, but then I was like, okay, I won't do that. I did think about it, though. I can't lie. I don't know if Kat's still here, but I did think about clipping that, but then I didn't, because I was like, maybe that's mean. Not mean, but like, I was like, maybe that's not... I don't mind this. I feel like there may be a very colorful person. What do we think, guys? Rainbow rug, Rainbow Road, or the other one? Or just a different rug altogether? Whoa. Yeah, maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. Ooh! This one kind of matches the chair. could do that. The patterns are so cute, but this also matches a bit better. But this is also cute. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no. 1 or 2? 1 or 2? Which one's clear? 1 or 2? Say this is yellow, but this looks kind of purple to me. Oh, curtains. Okay, but 1 or 2 people while I look at curtains. Kind of like this. This roommate just seems kind of cutie. 2? Okay, this was 2, right? This roommate's just a cutie patootie. What can we say? They're a cutie patootie. Do we like the wall? Maybe it's the wall. Should I change the wall? I don't know. And then Girl Game 100% trust this roommate with the plants. Stop it. They trust this roommate with the plants because they could access the plant very, very easily. They know they can trust this roommate with the plants because they could get to the plant. I feel like this entire room just needs to be cute. Yes. Do we like this wall? Or maybe they should have matching walls. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah. We'll give them the little golden pig. So cute. So cute. Girl Game's like, maybe a simple wall with photos on the wall. If it comes in yellow. I don't think it comes in yellow. But it looks cute like this. Okay, we'll leave it like this for now. That's the issue with these color challenges. You know, you gotta use the color. You have to use the colors. A is for apple. A, you're adorable. A, you're adorable. A, you're the apple of my eye. I don't remember the words. Okay. Give them this little clock so they can keep track of time. I feel like I was gonna say something and then I immediately forgot. You know, as one does. Okay, let's get to lamp. I need the cutest gosh darn lamp you have in the game. Here's an option. It's just a simple desk lamp. We have this one. No, okay, maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. We have a little moon lamp. The moon lamp might be cute. This one has plants on it. Jeff's a cutie patootie. Okay, definitely not probably not this one. Okay, guys, Jeff, plant lamp or moon lamp. I feel like the moon lamp is really cute for this. I'm sorry, Jeff. Maybe not Jeff. We love you, though, Jeff. You know we're gonna be good. We are gonna be golden because we're doing the yellow room. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Uh-oh. None of the cameras come in yellow. Does that one item come in yellow though? Moon for yellow? Okay. I want to put it back there. No, I keep hitting the wrong things. Okay. Maybe they're an astronomy major. Astronomy or astronomy. What? Can you major in astrology? I know you can. They'll be an astronomy major, just because I don't know if astrology classes is a thing. I did take an astronomy class. Do I remember anything from it? No. I wasn't a big physics girly, and that whole class was just space physics. I didn't really understand what was going on half the time. I somehow got an A in that class. I don't know how, but I did. Hey, I'm not complaining though. I'm not gonna complain about getting an A. Oh my gosh, once again, the only yellow computer is the most expensive one in the game. Okay, so clearly rich people live here. Clearly these students are rich and come from wealthy families. Does the gold laptop really not count as yellow? Because even if it's gold, even though gold is also, it's made out of pure gold, I say this still counts as yellow. We don't need two $10,000 computers in here in this build. That's crazy. I'm doing this. It's fine. I'm also gonna bend the rules just a little bit just to get them a camera because they're a photographer. It's because they're a photographer. We have to. Should we give them more than one camera because they're just so dedicated to their craft? We'll give them one of each camera just because I can. They're the photographer. They need every single one. This one is for like really high quality stuff, you know? This one's for like that professional grade photography. This one is just for like when she goes out with friends for her scrapbook. And then this one is for like if she wants that specific kind of, maybe it's like a disposable camera aesthetic kind of thing, you know? They take film photography. They take so many photography classes. They need all of these. They need all of these. They're all necessary, every single one. It's for their classes. It's for their classes. I'm a photographer IRL, so you love it. Perfect. Oh my gosh, maybe dude, this could be your room, Val, and you and Girl Game can be roommates. There, we'll give you all 3 Sims cameras that I own. And then depending on if that one clutter item I was thinking about comes in yellow, you might have a 4th camera. Oh my gosh, yes. See, right before this we did the chat, we did the viewers build where you guys built. Now I'm building for you now, guys. Just for you. Because I care. It's not symmetrical and it's annoying me. Last time you guys built for me, now I'm building for you. Well, technically you built for yourselves, I guess, but now I'm building for all of you. Okay. Let me see if the other camera also, I don't know if this comes in yellow, but we can look. There's that one high school years clutter that has the Polaroid camera. I don't know what it is under, or if it comes in yellow. It might not come in yellow. No, it doesn't come in yellow. Oh, yes it does. Oh, yes it does. That's okay. You know what? I don't care if that's. It says it's yellow, so it's yellow. I don't care if it doesn't look yellow at all. Look, the vase is yellow. That key is yellow. And this, if you really squint and go like, if you really, this has yellow tones to it. Okay. Valen actually owns every single one of the keys to the house. This is the room of the responsible roommates. These are all the keys to the house. Oh my god. That's how Girl Game gets into everyone's rooms to water their plants, because Valen has all the keys and they're roommates. So Girl Game takes the keys from Valen to go break into everyone's rooms and water their plants. The lore is coming together. It's all coming together, guys. It's all coming together. That's our story. That's our story. Let's see what else we have. A phone. Oh, I need to give you a dresser as well. Okay, we'll get to that. I just need to remember. Is there anything else you would like in particular, Valen, that I can see if I have? I don't know if I will, but we can see. Maybe this for scrapbooking? Scrapbooking all your photos. I like the frog on it, on the box. Or at least I think that's a frog. Okay, this is probably, is this floating? It's probably floating. We're soaring. Oh, that's cute. Okay, perfect. Oh, nope, just kidding, it was not floating. It was not floating at all. Okay, so this is for your scrapbooking. I don't know where your scrapbook is. Maybe it's in here. That's your special scrapbook holder. Unless... This can be your scrapbook. It says secret journal, but we'll pretend like it's your scrapbook. It's a really skinny scrapbook. Or can we put this here? Yes. Look, and it looks like you're scrapbooking. I love layering stuff like this. This is your scrapbook. I love what you did to the cover. It looks very nice. Okay. Now. I don't know why I did that. I just felt like it, so I did. Let's see, you have 4 cameras, an entire bulletin board of pictures, a scrapbook. What else do I have? A bunny. Schoolwork? Nah, don't worry about it. This is the schoolwork. The scrapbook's actually like a final project. Oh my gosh, we should give Girl Game a mini fridge, and that's where you can keep like some of your plant stuff in the mini fridge. I don't know. I feel like some plants might need that for some reason, or like some sprouts or something. I don't know. I don't know anything about plants, really. There, that's your schoolwork. Right there. Is that the same as over here? Oh wow, well, apparently that's yellow and orange at the same time, so... Whoa, my hip bone just cracked. Well, probably not my bone, but like my hip. I don't know if you heard that. I was editing my next Sims video that's coming out next month today, and there's a bit where you can... My stomach growled. I went, whoa, I don't know if you hear that. You can hear it. And I was watching it back, and I was like, huh? Because I wasn't expecting my stomach to be that loud. Ooh, look at this nice sunshiny hamper you get. Yellow's just such a nice guys, I just love colors. Colors are great. I love them. They're so colors and colorful. Do you ever look at a color and you just get so overwhelmed with like excitement and happiness that color exists? Or is that just me? Sometimes I look at a color and I just go, wow, that is a gorgeous color, and I'm so happy it's real. You know? Here, I'll give you my favorite high school year's trash can. Because apparently that's yellow. Okay. Is that everything, like, other than the dresser? I think so. I'm gonna move this door so it's parallel, so it's parallel to that one. Okay. Maybe I'll revisit walls real quick as fast too. That's what I almost said. I just almost said real quick as fast. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Oh, my colors went away. My colors. Okay. Let's see, what dresser would you like? Would you like the school issued dresser or a special dresser of some sort? If I have space. I feel like maybe everyone just gets a school issued one. Oh, or this one has a bunch of stickers. But then I gotta clutter it. I don't know what to put on top. What do we think? This is your room, Valen. I'll give you the school issued one for now. We'll wait for the stream to catch up. Welcome to school. I'll put this over here then. We'll just kind of mirror what we did over here, just because the spacing works out a little better. When your patterns start to show. Oh my god, wait, okay, wait, I actually have something I can talk about. Let me look at walls. Okay, so... do I want to talk about it? Maybe this will be the next ad break. I'll talk about my next ad break. Oh! Wait, and this comes in a green, so... it's flowers! Guys. And I know this comes in a green swatch. And then you can be matching. Oh, stop. It's so good. Okay. Does this come in green? We can match? Exactly. Oh my gosh. And then the flower chair. It's all coming together. Okay. Let's see if the pom-pom curtain comes in green. I don't know if it does. But this is so good. Okay, I'm just gonna give y'all the school issued dressers. I feel like that's a little easier. There are so many shades of green. Green's my favorite color too. Oh my gosh. Also, this room is gonna the other half of the room is gonna have to be a plant explosion. Plant explosion. Implosion. No. Okay. I don't know if these pom-pom curtains come in green. And if they do, I don't know if it's a nice green. But we can look. Oh! This is so good. I love the color green. You know how I was saying just now how sometimes I see colors and I'm just happy they exist? This is one of those moments. Okay, let's get your bunk bed. You probably can't exactly match, but we can get you like the dream home. Yeah, there's no patterns, but there is this. Oh, my game is glitching. Or there's this that looks like it has a plant blanket. Or this one that looks like carbonated green alien barf. That's the best way I can describe that. So would you like the carbonated alien barf, the leafy plant looking one, or the one that matches Valen's? I'm thinking maybe this one. Oh, or this one that looks like, I don't even know. Ornaments. Bubbles. Leafy or matching. Okay. I think I like the leafy. I think the leafy's cute. And look, it has a little... You can play house or something. I feel leafy? Okay. Guys, drop a Billy in chat if you're feeling leafy. Okay. Ooh, Girl Game drops 2 Billies in chat. She's feeling double leafy. I'm gonna kind of smush that into the wall, maybe. Does it stick out? Oh, and speaking of leafy, you're in an ivy corner. Look at that. It was meant to be. Okay, let's get you a nice desk. A nice desk. I gotta say, I think making Billy an emote in my Twitch chat was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Cause he's just floating in the void. Okay, we need a desk that's like optimal for plants. You know? We need the optimal plant desk, whatever that is. Not that, because that blocks the
Ching!
sunlight. Oh my god, jump scare. Posture check. Okay. My posture has never been better than this exact moment. That doesn't let enough sun in. I feel like maybe this. I mean, the wood swatch is completely different, but like. Or this. Ooh. I think this. And then look at how much space you have for plants. It's gonna be like one little laptop and the rest is just plants. My posture is so good. Okay. This has plenty of plant surface area. Let's get you a swivel chair for your desk. Oh, stop. Stop. This room is coming together too easily. This is so good. Okay. Let's see our rug options. Okay. This is pretty good. I'll like resize it a bit, make it a little bigger. So just like anything with flowers or plants will be in Girl Game's space. Like we want you to walk in here and immediately start sneezing violently, just like in the plant hall. Just like in our top tier art exhibit, that was the plant hall. And these are real flowers and grass, actually. Fun fact. Trust me. I know because I tried to eat them once. Don't ask. Okay. Like how I used to eat leaves in preschool. That was a one-time thing. That was a one-time thing. Every time I remember that, I just laugh to myself because I was just... Okay, anyway. I don't do that anymore because nature stays outside. So we don't eat leaves outside that you pick up off the ground, okay? We don't do that, friends. Okay, let's see what laptops we have. Oh! Ooh, there's a plant down the side. Oh my gosh. Girl Game, I might kick you out and live here. Honestly. No, I'm kidding. No, I won't. No, I won't. Ooh, okay. Wait. We have this wall clock that has flowers. This that kind of has like a flowery pattern as a butterfly. This one I could fake to look like a desk thing. So I think I might do that. Or we have this cute little green alarm clock. I don't think that one. I feel like this one, if we're doing the it'll match your typewriter. Hang on, give me a second. Toolmon, to the rescue. Toolmon, to the rescue. Oh my god. Toolmon, to the rescue. I'd say that's a pretty good clock spot. There. And then okay, let me make sure there's no other like smaller clutter. And then everything else will be plants. It'll be plants galore. We'll be living in the plant tab. We'll be swimming through the plant tab like there's no tomorrow. Okay, let me see. Let me see if I have any other clutter. Even if it's just like vaguely plant related. These are your plant shears. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't really know anything about plants. Oh, you could also have a Polaroid camera, and then you can double match. No. I like the idea of you getting the keys from Valen, and then that's really funny to me. Ooh. Oh, but we already have that outside for you. I'll turn it green, so we know it's the green roommates. Okay. Let me see... No. Should we just... Okay, I'll give you some tissues. Except it's like... The tissues are like so you can combat if you're like sneezing from the pollen, but they're also probably completely covered by the pollen, so it kind of defeats the purpose, but it's fine. Okay. I feel like I can just go plant mode now. What do we think? First, a plant print. Plants? Okay. As you wish, plant advisor. Let me just finish getting this let me get that there. I wonder what this person's studying. I don't have hay fever, so the tissues are for the guests. Exactly, so they're for me. Valen, do you have hay fever? What if Valen's just like, no, it looks great, and then just like off to the side suffering? I definitely have allergies. My allergies were really bad this year. I would not be able to enter this room, I don't think. Maybe these were painted by the artist roommate. I could never keep a plant alive. See, and that's why you're in here, because then you don't need to worry about that stuff. She'll take care of it for you. Girl Game will take care of the plants for you. Oh, that doesn't quite fit. Wait, let me lower it a little bit. Do we have a record player in here? No, but it's not like you could play these anyway. They're just for looks. I love the painted records. This is my favorite swatch of the painted records too. Do you like bees, Girl Game? Do you like jazz? No, I'm kidding. You like jazz? No, but or maybe I'll swap these actually. I follow a beekeeper on TikTok. They make very interesting content about bees. Does this work? Oh my goodness. We'll scooch this over like this. Because the bunk bed is not touching the wall there, so it could be like, oh, they're tucked back there, you know? Physics. Okay, how is this? I'm just such a perfectionist. What can I say? It's probably not entirely a good thing, but that's okay. Look, it even rhymes. That makes it even more okay. That makes it the most okay, because it rhymes. Okay. Put that there. Just everything plants. Everything plants. We're gonna cover everything in here with... Okay, there we go. Now. It's planting time. Oh. No, stop. Okay, it's planting time. It's planting time. Here we go. Here we go. So first, I like how we have pretty much all the plants unlocked because they're all green. Let's give you... I gotta figure out what plants I've already used and what ones I haven't used. I don't think I've used this. We're just gonna fill up the whole space with as many... And the healthiest looking plants, because you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing with these plants. Oh, we kinda gotta get trash cans too. And you need a hamper. Okay, we'll do that. I don't think I have a green hamper. That's fine. We'll figure something out. Okay, there's one plant. How many plants do you want? I feel like if you give me a number, I can kind of try to estimate how many plants I need from that. We have 2 plants. Oh, this one's 3 plants in 1, so that's 5. Quick maths. That's 5 plants right here. Actually, I'll put them over here. That's 5. Well, we can't use too many, because if you do gift a plant to every roommate, we gotta make sure that nothing's, like, repeating too much. Maybe instead of this. Plant wall. Yeah. Plant wall. Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Even more plants on the wall. You even snuck plants into the bathroom. I don't know what swatch of this is the best. Maybe that one. These plants do well in the bathroom from the steam and such. Okay. Listen, if we have repeat plants, it's fine, right? Because, like, you're just so passionate about plants, you have more than one of some of the same. We'll say that. We'll say that. That's... Wait, okay, maybe not this one here. There can never be too many. Exactly. And the repeats are just like, well, these just happen to be my absolute favorite plants, you know? That was me quoting you, not saying they're my favorite plants. Okay. Give you this one really tall one. If I could get it to fit, give me a second. Oh gosh. Put this here. Scooch this up. Turn this a bit. I like leaving them in the more terracotta pots because then it kind of looks like you just planted them all in here. Okay. What else do I have? Just as many leafy green things as we can find. I'm looking. There we go. Hanging plant? We can definitely do the hanging plant. Would you like this hanging plant? Or there's more, we'll put it here. There's more hanging plants in Nifty Knitting Debug. There's a lot of, there's actually like there's like 3 whole plants in Nifty Knitting Debug. Let's go look for them. Packs. I actually love Nifty Knitting. Where is she? Here we go. Oh. Oh wait, no, I didn't turn debug on. I was like, wait a minute. No. There we go. Look, more plants unlocked. Just like that. If anyone, honestly, at this point, if anyone in the apartment has hay fever, they're not escaping this. If anyone in the apartment has even the remotest bit of allergies, they are not escaping this. The pollen's probably going up through the vents. Wait, put this in the bathroom. Over the toilet. Oh wait, no, but that's gonna be like a toilet plant. We don't want that. Oh, but this was 3 plants in one. Look at that. We'll hang this one right by the door. Maybe this was another like gift plant for Valen, but really you're taking care of it. No, it was just your excuse. You're like, no, this is a gift. This is a gift for Valen, but it's really just an excuse for you to stuff more plants in the room. Okay, we won't include this one. That's a little too much. Okay. Boom. Boom. I feel like we have a pretty good amount of plants in here. Of the ones that I have and haven't used. And then here we can put a notebook, a $300 one or whatever crazy amount it is. Here we go. Wait, what's the difference? There we go. This is your plant diary. You're like, today, Petunia grew 5 new sprouts. I don't know. I'm in love with this room. I feel like I could do more. I feel like I could add more plants. It's not enough. It's not enough. You know what? We'll say this is your hamper. I guess you wear cheetah print, but it's the only way we can fit it in here. I don't think there's a green hamper, so I'll double check. Oh, there is a green hamper. Well, I stand corrected, except I'm not gonna get up. I sit corrected. Okay. It actually seems like this will fit better here. And then we'll tuck your hamper, even though it's not by your closet, but it's fine. We'll tuck yours back here. And then everyone gets a trash can, so you can throw your trash away. Oh, that's right. I was gonna see if I could fit a mini fridge for you, so I don't know if I can now, honestly. You're slightly a little too overtaking my plants maybe for a mini fridge. Maybe just a little bit. Oh, well, I guess that means we need to put even more plants. There's no space for a mini fridge. Okay, there's one plant that I think would be perfect, but for some reason it doesn't count as green. But the leaves are literally green, so I might count it by myself. Because I feel like it makes sense as the plant person to have the, like, I don't know what it is. It's like, here, let me find it. This propagation station. Like, that's green. That has green in it. I feel like it makes sense for you to have this. You can propagate your own plants, if that's the word. Actually, let's put this over here. Stop it. Look, you're even making your own little plant sprouts or whatever. Honestly, if it has green leaves, I'm counting it as green, because what else would it be? Do you want this? This is another sprout. No, that doesn't look good. Okay. This literally has green in it though. Like, what do you mean it's not green? I'm gonna count it anyway. It's a plant and that has a green pot. There we go. Okay. Is this enough plants? Maybe I'll do this. I'll do this. And then that, yeah. Is this enough? Is this enough? It's just a jungle over here. I love it. Wow. How does my room look? Which room's your room? Did you want a room? This is what the other room ended up looking like. This room over here is Valen and Girl Games, because Valen's a photographer, so she's the photography roomie. You wanted yellow? Oh no, did you? We gave this room to Valen. Did you get your spare ribs? Okay, I'll be the following room. You can be blue or purple, whichever one. I'm gonna cheat just a little bit more to give Valen some more photos. But is it cheating if it's for the aesthetic? If I can find it, I don't know what am I looking for? Where is it? It's not this one. Where is it? There's another like collage. I'm just not finding it. It looks like an amazingly cozy room. Okay, you can be blue or purple. We'll do that next Saturday, cause I'm gonna be done once we finish this room. I've been live a bit longer than I normally go live. Where is it? There's like a photo collage. It should be here. What? Wait, give me a second. I don't remember what it's under. There's a collage of Polaroids shaped in a heart. I don't remember what pack it's from. I just remember it's buried in one of those, like, collages. Oh, maybe it's in the discs. I think it's here. Oh, and there's this. Wait, we have this. And we have... Here. We have these. Which plant did Girl Game give to Yellow? This one. The little golden pig. So adorbs. Okay, we'll put the heart Polaroids here. Because this is kind of the only space they fit. That looks really bad. I don't have anywhere to put this. Photo wall. Maybe we'll do like this. I don't know. Sure. Or maybe we just don't do that and we just do this. I don't know where to put these things. Maybe, okay. Never mind then. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Oh, and technically this plant as well, but it was like a gift, but really it was just an excuse for Girl Game to have more plants. Okay, we're gonna speed run the bathroom, maybe. I don't think I can finish it before the ad break, but we can get it going. Okay. I suppose that's how Girl Game is. Is Girl Game even here to defend herself? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We'll do a green towel. Yeah. Sure. Even though it's a different color metal to literally everything else, but it's fine, because that's just how Sims is. And then, okay, I'm just gonna throw whatever bathroom clutter I find in here. Another box of tissues. Some wipes, sure. We'll do the yellow wipes for balance. And then, okay, some makeup. Oh wait, I think there's a bigger makeup set. I'll take up more counter space. 3 minutes. Okay, quick. Where did it go? I saw it earlier. Where did it go? Oh, here. Okay. Sure. Oh my gosh, I'm stressing. Just a little bit, because I've suddenly decided I want to try to do this before the ads, but I really don't think I can. Oh my god, stop. Okay. Okay, what soaps do we have? Soap. Oh no. Oh no, there's only laundry detergent. Maybe the plants on the wall are soap plants. Maybe the real soap is the friends we made along the way. The real soap is in our hearts. Oh no, here, I just scrolled right past it. Okay. My bad. Ooh, it's a bedroom for each 2 students. That's cool. We had 2 bathrooms for 48 students. Yeah, listen, I think everyone who goes here is rich or something, so. Especially considering that someone has a $10,000 desktop. I think 10 showers and 10 toilets in each bathroom. See, that's one of the reasons why I'm really glad I didn't stay in a dorm when I was in college, because that sounds like a nightmare. That sounds like an absolute nightmare. What did I put over here? Okay, this is fine. Another plant. Their parent in politics for such an expensive laptop. Oh my god, I have 33 seconds. Quick, another plant. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, we need mats. Okay, I cannot do this in 60 seconds. Yes, I can, I believe. Okay. We'll just do this. Throw it down. Okay. I can do it. Oh, 3 seconds. Oh, okay. I did it. Okay, I did it. Wait, sometimes the ad break takes a second too. Oh my gosh, wait, I finished it before the ad break. Okay, we'll do the ad break and then I'll say goodbye. We'll do a quick little look at everything I did today and then I'll say goodbye. Oh, I actually succeeded. Maybe. Oh, I think I sized this out. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're still here. Let me know when everyone's back. Boom! Okay. Okay. I think that's everything. Oh, unless we want this. The ad break hasn't started yet. No, it's fine. I feel like that doesn't really match. It's school-issued bath mats. Just different colors that happen to match the bathroom. We'll say that. We'll say that. Yes. Okay. Whew. Okay. Oh. The ads still haven't started. Okay, so here's the red and orange room. Oh. And the green room will be for subscribers only. Like green and yellow. I might fix some of this off stream. Wow. I'm kidding. I'll come back to this. Here, just for TikTok. Here you go, TikTok. I'm going to end there so my PC can calm down just a little bit at the end. Goodbye, TikTok. If you aren't following me on Twitch, that's where you, if you do, I'll play. Date everything. I need 3 more followers there. Okay, bye. That is one less thing to worry about. Okay. I went to the physio this morning, and she did dry needling on my jaws. Oh. Oh no. They look really cozy. Good. They should be. I want your spaces to be cozy. Okay, we'll wait. Oh, yeah, we'll wait till the ad people get back, and then we'll look. We'll look a little. We'll look at this room, because I think I managed to speed through the other one, before. Quick crouch, please. I think I managed to speed through the other one before the ad started. So. Okay. Viv, did you not get any ads? Did they all get sent to Girl Game again? Oh no. Oh no. Close out of that. Got one. Oh gosh. And Girl Game still isn't back. Why do all the ads get sent to Girl Game? Oh no. We'll wait for her to get back. I like how the door frames are painted. And I just think it's funny, the idea of a college being like, you cannot touch this or this, but you can paint your door frames. And your doors. And the walls. But only the one wall. And that's like paint too, you can see from the texture. Like this could maybe be contact paper or whatever. But that's paint right there. Oh, okay. I was like, what happened to the closet? Okay. But like, you know, how much time are you really spending in the bathroom? I don't know. I feel like there's not much to do in there. 6 ads later, I'm back. Okay. Good. Poor girl. How many have you had today? How many did you get today? Here's the final room, by the way. Here's they def want Girl Game to sub. Exactly. If you want, you don't have to, but if you want, here's Valen's photography room, side of the room. And then here is Girl Game's plant side of the room. Just turning around and seeing all the plants is so funny. And then in here is the bathroom where I threw down. Love your room, guys. And then Viv literally helped me remember next Saturday you'll be blue or purple. Here's your bathroom with more plants, of course. And then I don't know if we can. I love our room. I don't know if I can entirely finish the entire top floor next week because it's 3 rooms, but we can try. We'll do that next Saturday. And then Wednesday will be play a different game that's not Sims. I know. Unless I really feel like playing Sims, then I'll play Sims. We'll see. Um, but if not, I forget what the game's called. It's about a clown. It looks really cute. Well, the top 3 rooms are blue and purple is gonna be next, and then brown and pink, and then gray and black. And then I don't. Yeah, but we'll probably come back to that on Saturday. You're out of colors. That's all the colors. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna go now because it's 12:41 my time, and I'm hungry. So, and I've already streamed for a lot longer than I do. Not a lot longer, like 40 minutes longer than I normally do. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, where I may or may not be playing Sims. I don't plan on playing Sims, but unless I really want to do more dorms, then I'll play Sims. So, again, real quick, tomorrow I have a video coming out on my YouTube channel at 4 p.m. CST. It's 8 here, I need to go to bed. Yes, go to bed, Viv. Go to bed. Have a good night, sweet dreams. Anyway, I have a video coming out tomorrow, 4 p.m. CST, with my friend, if you want to watch that. In fact, you have to watch it, actually, if you're here, so. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Adios. Goodbye.